What's good? What's good in the hood? It's your man's Hurricane. Tell you what it do. This is Kloak and Dagger podcast, and this is the motherfucking after party. Now look, we did a Kloak and Dagger podcast on Ocean's channel. We was just test it out, see how everything worked. Everything turned out cool. Now for future, we're gonna be doing the Kloak and Dagger podcast on Ocean on Ocean Dwellers channel. So y'all just go to Ocean Imago and subscribe to watch the Kloak and Dagger podcast. Now all this we're gonna do it over there because like she got the laptop and she got the screen share and shit. So like we could be able to, like screen share and like show some shit that's on Google, read articles in real time. So, the Kloak and Dagger podcast will be on Ocean Imago's channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. This is the after party. But like what we talked about, on the Kloak and Dagger podcast, we got off into, my astrological chart, and we was talking about, spiritual work, shadow work, and whatnot, like trying to unlock the self. We was reading quotes from the middle path, and I was also going through some quotes from Buddha. So like we was, like it was a philosophical episode. I would be putting clips of the show, uploaded it in my videos, and I do everything like that. But in the after party, how the after party is, we're gonna talk about whatever is going down. Evening in the mall, going down. Know what I'm saying? So look, now like the beginning, we talked about the news and shit, like a little bit. They ain't really nothing really popping in the news. Same old Kanye shit. We got the same old Kanye bullshit. And this nigga Noriega apologizing. Now I ain't watch it, I ain't see it, but everybody got it's all headlines all over the place. Noriega apologizing, Noriega apologizing. I'm like, why the fuck is you apologizing? That's one. Did he tell you to do it? Did he tell you to apologize? Because they gonna come after you too. Don't send them killers after me. But anyway, yeah, man, like I think that's some bullshit to me. And he said it was an 18-minute apology. They put the emphasis on the number 18. So for y'all numerology cats out there, gematria, what does 18 mean? Now, like real shit, my thoughts on it is Kanye is all over the goddamn place. All over the goddamn place. Salute, Sean. What's good? Just the Kloak and Dagger podcast after party. Yeah, me and Osha decided we're gonna do it over there because like she got like a better setup and we could be able to, like share the screen and shit. So like I'll just be getting clips of the show and uploading it to this video and do the after party over here so everybody can come through, chill, talk about whatever. But like in the podcast, we talked about more philosophical, shadow work, inner work, metaphysical, talking about dimensions and dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like got off into my astrological chart and her chart, talking about the planets in his houses. I'm learning something every fucking day. This shit is deep. But yep, I threw the link in the chat. Want to come through and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Like whatever's popping in the news with you. And what's this Charlemagne the God talking shit? What up, what up, what up? Yep. Ocean, I was just telling them we gonna do the Kloak and Dagger on your channel because you got the better setup with the screen. And I just clip everything and make small videos over here and do the after party. Oh yes, it was awesome. Like learning about that chart, it was great. Like it was great because because everything it just all makes sense. Like like my body was created out of stars or some shit. It's like the universe was like, this is how you forge Hurricane. But yes, we got into some deep philosophical topics. So make sure y'all subscribe to Ocean Imago. Yeah, you can put the link in the chat, I guess. Like, I do not know how to make fucking moderators. I do not know how to do that shit. It's all good. Sup, Foxy? Oh yes, you awesome. Like, thank you for your reading too. Yeah, because I just left the other channel over here. We was doing our astrological charts. It was talking about the houses. I was learning more about my chart and houses and like what the planets mean. You know, like she was putting me up on game. That was awesome. Thank you for stopping through. Oh, the toss of gravity on his head and replace it with electromagnetism. But yeah, this is the after party. I'm gonna cut up clips of the Cloak and Dagger episode 7. I'm gonna clip it up and I'm gonna throw it on the channel later. It might be clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, whatever. You know, as many as I get. But it was an awesome episode. Yeah, I know, right? But don't worry, don't worry. Like once everything done, loaded up, you know, I'm a clip everything, and it's gonna be a great setup because like it corresponds to what you were saying when you was doing the card reading. So I was like, oh man, this is awesome. Oh yeah, I'm putting together. Yep, yep. It should already be on Ocean Imago channel. You got to go to Ocean Imago. Just type it in, go to channel. Yep. Hold on, wait. Yeah, here it go. Yep. Go to this channel. Just type that in, Ocean Imago, and then it should have our Cloak and Dagger podcast episode 7. Yep, Foxy. That's where you go to. Go to her channel. Yeah, that's where we did it at. Yep, yep. You gotta read it beforehand. You kind of did a quick run down. I know. Oh yes, oh yes. I go where the spirit flows. I go where the spirit flows. Yes, because I wanted to see if both of y'all corresponded, and it fucking did. I am a god. I'm playing. But this the after party, and we can talk about whatever. Oh yeah, Foxy, I want to ask you a question. Can I clip when I was on your channel? You know, like when I came to the live all the way up until I left. I'm glad to be resident. Oh yes, I'm glad. My spirit, my soul, whatever it is, it chooses wisely. It's like, oh yeah, go to her definitely. Thanks a lot. That's what's up. That's what's up. Like just to let the world know that I be off into this shit too. Because outside the music, outside the meditation and the reading, writing, and exploring, you know, like this is what I love. I love this type of talk, like knowledge, wisdom, understanding about self and the universe and stars and the planets and the kicking and the right. I don't know why I thought about that South Park. I mean, that South Park, the guy from The Simpsons, the fucking scientist. They just kept on talking and shit. But yeah, it was a cool show. If I learned about the chart, I was like, okay, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Sipping on this wine. But yeah, this is the after party. Let's go over some quotes. I was like, fuck it. I was like, shoot, I got my book out. I was like, fuck it. I go to the first quote I see. Ego never accepts truth. What y'all think about that? The ego never accepts truth. Why is that? Because ego ain't shit. Yeah, but this is a quote from Buddha. This is a Buddha quote. We have to know our natural trying life path, etc. Yes, I agree. I agree. And plus, like hearing that, I was like, oh man, this is awesome. This is awesome. Yep, and the way the chart looked, I was like, wow, this is so, it's like I want to draw that motherfucker on my body. Like, oh man, let me draw this as a tat or some shit. I will do that eventually. I might have my whole body full of rooms. Like, you would never put a spell on me. It's like, I am fully protected by my power. My power. Yeah, but like Buddha, like I also, like read a whole bunch of Buddha shit, because like once I left religion alone and I started reading other shit, it was like the ego don't want to hear this shit. You damn right. Yep. And like that was the like really the first thing I had to shed. It was like once I was leaving Christianity, it felt like it was trying to pull me back. It's like, nigga, don't leave. Like, what about Christmas? What about Easter? Like, nigga, what? I just found out those were paid holidays. I'm good. Come on. Come on. What about Jesus' birthday? Man, that probably wasn't even his birthday. Come on. What about I'm like, no, don't even go there. It's like atheists give back to the community more than our old Baptist church did. And it was in the middle of the fucking hood. And this is a fact. I'm not even gonna hold you up. I'm not even gonna lie. This is what I've seen growing up. I'm like, why is there white folks setting up tables in the field? So we go over there and be like, oh shit, they're giving away clothes, shoes, food, toys, giving single mothers money to pay rent. I was like, whoa. The Baptist church in the hood don't do this. What we saw in our Baptist church was motherfuckers. I'm sorry, dog, but this is what I seen. Motherfuckers get smashed under the staircases. The preacher stealing money, that's common. And and preacher smashing people's wives and girlfriends. So yeah, it's like, that shit is what I saw. And a whole bunch of motherfucking scandals. Like, motherfuckers embezzling money. This was born in a cave. Well, as I know, that nigga was born in a spaceship. He came down to this bitch on chill mode. And just like thinking about these stories, just thinking about these stories makes me think about all the other stories about the gods. I was like, how come all the other stories about the gods are interesting? I'm talking about war stories about motherfuckers doing magic attacks, motherfuckers throwing lightning bolts, fire bolts, motherfuckers doing motherfucking all elemental universal shit. But you read the Bible, it don't get apocalyptic to Revelation. And even then, it ain't really no motherfucking battle being described. It's just motherfuckers here and there, motherfuckers blowing horns, motherfuckers dying. But like niggas ain't getting slaughtered though. Except for the motherfuckers that be like, oh, do you believe in Jesus? Oh yeah, all right, behead that nigga. That's it. Ain't no motherfucker epic boss fight between Jesus and the devil like a game or a fucking movie. I'm like, nigga, this shit is not interesting at all. Talk about a dragon and shit. Like, nigga, like, where's the swarm of angels shooting daggers at niggas and shit? Where's that at? I'm like, nigga, I'd rather read about Shiva in the Bhagavad Gita and the Mahabharata, nigga. That shit is deep. But what can I? But I'm not gonna knock the Bible when it comes to ground battles. The ground battles with Joshua, that shit is fucking cold. All right, because like I'm not gonna knock Joshua's storyline. Joshua was clowning. Joshua was clowning in these streets. I'm not gonna motherfucking hold you up. And Samson, this nigga, Samson was a beast. Only thing that nigga had to do was not tell a goddamn secret. Fellas, let that be a lesson to you. If you got the strength of God, and he tells you, don't tell nobody your secret, and you tell a motherfucker anyway, you deserve your fate. Nigga, like that's like when motherfuckers was trying to warn Martin in the thin line between love and hate. Like, nigga, don't say you love that bitch. He said that shit anyway. Holy shit, it's the missing in the building. What's good? Like, I think the link is still in the chat, though. This the Kloak and Dagger after party. Y'all can come through, talk about whatever. Salute to the bomb mom in the building. Yeah, but like, I'm just, like ranting, because I was, on the other channel, it was all metaphysical. We was talking about metaphysical, philosophical, astrological, what's that word? Phenomenal, astronomical. Well, this car is automatic, systematic. It's hydromatic. Oh man, I'm wild over here, man. I'm high like a motherfucker right now. But yeah, like basically, like to sum up all I was saying, like the war stories of other mythologies are better, but like Joshua is like the best war story in the Bible to me. Because the Old Testament was grimy as fuck. You got to give it to the fucking Old Testament. That shit was bloody and brutal. And then to get to the New Testament, it's all peace and love and Jesus and shit. All the way up until you get the Revelation. Like, man, this shit is boring. But I can't knock the message. You know what I'm saying? There was a message in it. Like the Bible's full of puzzles, mysteries, riddles, contradictions, metaphors, symbolisms, parables, and a splash of spirituality. And it has some astrology in it and numerology. So, when you read it in that format, then you will understand it and then be like, okay, all right, this bullshit. This the truth I need. Throw this bitch away. Because basically, like, the only thing I'm living by on the Bible shit is on this fucking Proverbs. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm only following Proverbs. Only one thing. It say, you hang around a wise man, you become wise and live. You hang around a foolish man, you become a fool and die. So I took that shit and ran with it when I was a kid, nigga, and I still live by that shit to this day. Because it leads up to you're judged by the company you keep, or you are the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? What up, though? Horse in the building. But yeah, no, this is the after party to talk about whatever. Like, I think the link is still in the chat. But yeah, man, like we was talking about, the fucking philosophical shit and the metaphysical, the inner self, the shadow work, the astrological charts and shit. I'm gonna clip everything after I'm done with this video. You said right here, okay, Luke has also love and light shit. Old Testament wasn't playing no game. You damn right. You know. Like, I read that Bible front to back twice. And I was like, yep, this is exactly what I get out of this. This is exactly what it is. But the Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Gita, I'm like, man, this is deep. Now that's a real book. Talk about some motherfucking niggas throwing lightning bolts and shit. I'm like, man, nigga, I'd rather read Norse mythology. Bronze flat power god in the building. Salute. No, this is an open panel to talking about whatever. This the after party. I just got done doing the Kloak and Dagger podcast on Ocean Imago's channel. So let's go to Ocean Brothers channel. And just type in Ocean Imago. It gotta all be in the all like no space. Just type it all together, put channel. And that's where the show is at. But we was talking about astrology, the charts, the inner self, the shadow work, the metaphysical, talking about everything on a philosophical level. It was more like a spiritual inner episode. It was talking about quotes from the middle path and quotes from Buddha, and a whole bunch of other great philosophical brothers, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna put the link back in the chat, see if anybody wanna join. But this is holy shit, that's you at the stream. Yo, what up, though? That's you. Oh,
It's
snap, what up,
possible.
though? Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Were you
Welcome.
trying to figure out StreamYard too?
Oh yes, oh yes. I was, talking like not paying attention, and I just saw the little red dot. And I was like, okay, what's this? let me click on this right now. But it's great that you came to the channel. Welcome to
Thank you. Thank you.
Hurricane.
I wanted to say that I appreciate you as well, showing some love on my platform and subscribing. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh yes, oh yes. Your channel was awesome because like now I feel I'm on that path where I need to learn about this because I know there's something else I need to advance further in. And I think knowing this information is going to help me, So I was like, yes, I need to dabble all into it and get lost in the sauce on this.
Yeah, what it's doing is connecting the dots for you so you get to understand who you are at the end of the day.
Yup. Exactly. I thank you for that. The guidance is in the building.
Yeah, that I'm intrigued with myself as far as the things that I've been learning within the past couple of years, as far as knowing what my life path number is, what my soul urge number is, the natal chart. Because when you start to dig deep, we are encoded with all kinds of goodies, to be fair about the word. And so when we start unpeeling, peeling back the layers to ourselves, it's like, damn, this makes sense why all this stuff happened to me, or this makes sense now I'm on this path, this journey in life. Awesome. It's the greatest thing when you start to learn about yourself.
Yes, it feels like a light just come on, and I feel like a burst of energy, like I could just keep moving forward.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, till that energy run out, I'm like, all right, time to chill.
Back to square one again. So I just wanted to come up here and just say, my salutes, my salutations, salute to your viewers, your listeners as well coming through. Where I was, what I was talking about earlier, talking about Yeezus.
Yeah, Kanye.
Oh boy, he got the internet flying right now.
Oh yes, I'm so tired of that nigga. I'm so tired of that.
I mean, it's like, what in the world? But I guess he's an entertainer. So at the end of the day, that's what he's gonna say. Thank you, Ocean. How do you say her name? Nimago.
Ocean Nimago. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same with you.
Dweller, AKA Dagger, because we Kloak and Dagger. The Kloak
and Dagger. She's okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's Dagger.
Yep. Got you.
That's what's up. We turning that motherfucking Netflix show to the real life, and then we bringing it to the real world. Tell it like it is.
Yeah, man. That's what you gotta do. Get tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. Most people don't know who they are. They're too busy trying to find out in other places. And don't get me wrong. I was going in that place too. I was going in other directions. But it takes something significant in your life to sit you down.
Yeah.
And that be whether you get incarcerated or there's some type of life alteration in your life that you have no choice but to sit down and find out who the man in the mirror is, really.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
Change his ways. Yeah, he said no message could have been any clearer. You want to make the world a better place? Take a look at yourself. Say it again. Take a look in yourself and make a change. That shit is deep. Shout out to
Ooh.
Michael Jackson, Gary, Indiana, the Black Michael. I don't know about that googly eye crease. I don't know about that.
Yeah, he just see that's what happened. He got caught up in something that he's like, I gotta change my image. Maybe he didn't like the man in the mirror that he was seeing.
Right, right, because he turned into a guy with no nose. I'm like, what the heck? Like, what the happened to your
Yo.
nose, bro? That shit
And
was
then
not cool.
he's got a kid named Blanket. And
Yeah,
he running
blank.
with that name. What, dude? What? Nah, but you know what, Mike? Like, listen, regardless, whatever was going on in his life, we still was like, Mike, you the man. We got you. We got you. But they're entertainers, so it's like, uh, even Mike,
Yo,
he's gonna get the screw face. I'm gonna be looking at him sideways. We looked at him sideways. We were like, we're gonna let you rock out with your no nos, your weaves, your wigs. But damn,
right,
Mike, did you have to do that?
right with the Peter Pan costume on, climbing trees, doing backflips and shit. Like, what you doing? Nigga walking around with an umbrella on and a face mask. I'm like, damn, he had the mask on before the Rona.
Right.
Oh man, that's some deep shit. Just made me think about that past shit. I was like, damn, nigga, I was in high school and seeing that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is Mike doing?
Right. But maybe he was onto something. He's traveling and he knows that, people, there's all kinds of viruses and cooties out there. And he's like, I'm not getting sick.
Nigga, that nigga face was melting. That's why I think he had the umbrella in the mask.
Stop it.
Oh, like, man, it's like, I fucked up my face. Yeah, bitch, you put on too much bleach. I know they say to put on that much. Nigga, use the powder. Why you use the liquid? Use powder, man. Use the powder. They thought it was hard like a motherfucker.
I do have to say though, he had the best wig weave game going on. Like his hair was so fluffy. I was jealous. Like, damn, Mike, how you got your hair blowing and billowy like that?
Right, and blowing like just flowing in the wind. Like what
Right,
the fuck?
like the Bee Gees.
That shit blew my mind back in the day.
Right. Right. Just saluting your people. Yeah,
Salute.
it's just there's a whole bunch of crazy, weird shit out there now. It's just that you
Hold
just
on,
gotta
wait a
look at
minute.
these.
This ain't Metal Face Doom. This ain't the real Metal Face Doom. Like I heard that nigga was dead. So like this
Oh yeah,
might
he
be a
is
bot.
dead.
Right. Like this might be a bot. Like put Metal Face Doom fan or something, But like you can't just go around saying you Metal Face Doom and that nigga dead. That's a bot. Wait.
He's
Yeah,
not a
the bomb.
bot.
I was like,
He's
yo,
a
nigga, Metal Face Doom
person.
a bot. Thank you. The bomb mom, like, yo, nigga, Metal Face Doom a bot. Good looking out. Damn, the
Oh, he
government on
is
my
a
ass
bot.
already. The government following me.
Wow, I'm over here like salute, and he's saluting. So I don't know, but yeah, that was crazy that he passed away too, and we didn't know what was going on with MF Doom.
Yup. Yeah, all I know he was one of the unique underground rappers.
Yeah,
I already heard a couple tracks. I was like, all right, this guy is cold. This guy be using some old school like references from old shows I used to watch. I'm like, all right, this shit cool.
right.
All right, this
He
shit pretty
definitely
cool.
was on something. I never paid attention to him before. Well, I knew him when his group back in the late 80s. But he not fell off, but he, like you said, he went underground. And when his brother died, he took on he went through some depression and he went dark and donned the MF Doom metal face look. And I didn't know who he was. I didn't know until a couple of years ago. I'm late to the MF Doom game.
I was MFD before. Why he was, man? Are you a bot, or you just a nigga that just rock the name? Let me know because you seem real because you keep on sending comments. Deep fried friends.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your replay of what you were doing earlier.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's go to Ocean Imago and just watch the top video, Cloak and Dagger,
Ocean
episode
Imago.
7.
Okay, that's what I got. I couldn't pronounce her name correctly.
Yep, yep. Hold on, let me here we go. Let me bring her back up. Yep, that's how you spell it. You gotta put it
Okay,
all
there it
together.
goes.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I just subbed to her channel as well, so I can't wait to see what goodies she has, what information she has going on. Because she's talking my language. You know, she's doing astrology and doing that reading stuff. Hey, that's me.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I'm
Yep. Y'all
all
can
I'm
work
all about
together.
that.
Yep. I need all the help I can get because I'm going to war with the government. I'm gonna need that protection.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Listen, that's what they use. The Ronald Reagan. I think you were talking about him. You was
Yep.
saying that
Yep.
he was right.
Celebrity.
His wife used astrology. She would know to
Yep.
tell him what days is best to do this, that, and the third.
Yep. Right after he got popped. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna control the match today. I'm gonna do this shit now. Fuck y'all Illuminati bitches. I'm gonna do this shit now.
Right.
It's like, all right, don't go to that meeting. You're gonna get sniped. Oh, it's like, all right, honey. Okay.
Right.
Oh, president had to cancel his meeting today.
Listen, that's what Kanye needs. He's sitting up there throwing shade on his wife. But listen, she was telling him some stuff and he might not have liked it, but you want to hear your wife give you that wisdom and vice versa. Or your male, your partner, if they're telling you something, they got an insight or foresight about things.
Yeah.
Take heed, man.
Hell yeah. That's why I got you. And I need my oracle, so I could travel 1,000 miles like Leonidas just to see the oracle. Like, hey, I travel 1,000
Okay.
miles. What you got for me? I don't give a fuck if it's good news or bad news. What you got for me, so I can go back.
Right. That part.
Yeah. And he knew he was gonna die too. He was like, fuck it, nigga, my people. Leonidas.
Right. Are
Sparta.
you not entertained? That's what Kanye is acting like. That's the gladiator, but that's how he's acting. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm sacrificing my life just to get this information out. What? We didn't ask
Yeah.
you to do all that.
Right. And plus, we already knew this shit. So nigga, you late.
Right. Boop boop.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, the bomb. The bomb just subscribed too. Awesome.
Sweet. Yeah, that's right. I better holler at the Oracle. Take that trip.
That's so
Go
silly.
walk through the desert, climb those mountains, go through the dark forest.
Listen, I got a few of my girls. They're knocking on the YouTube, not YouTube, the IG page. Like, listen, you open yet? Cause I need my reading. Like I'm telling them I'm not doing my books right now. I'm not like, man. They don't want it. They've been holding out for a while now, maybe about 2 months. I said, all right, I'll make the exception. I will open up for you guys. But yeah, man, they got to hear some stuff. They need to hear, because life happens, things happen, and the stuff that I've had said to them and gave them their message, man, they were like, "What?" They did things that I don't know if I would necessarily do because I'm kind of like a stubborn person, but the things that I told them, they moved mountains basically and did things that was like, wow, a 180. So I got to, take care of them, even though I'm not officially on the books right now. I take care of my peoples.
That's what's up.
So I got you, Hurricane. I got you. At least you're open to it, because not most guys. They're like, nah, not me. I'm not doing that crazy voodoo, whatever. Not me.
Yeah, my minute. Oh, what up, though? John Horse in the building. Been a
You
minute.
hear me? You hear me?
And
I'm all on
now
that
this
crazy
is the
shit.
guy that's all into that inner shadow
I'm
work. He
all
know
into
all
that
about
shit.
the
I'm doing the liver
metaphysical,
cleanse right now.
chaos
I'm doing the
theory.
liver cleanse right now. I'm all about the magic. I'm
Salute.
all about all that shit. Man, you'll have some great sex. What you say, Foxy?
Hey, she's married. She's married.
What did he say? He didn't say anything.
No, it's just I ain't say nothing. I didn't know she was married, but shit, a hit
You
dog
ain't hear what
holler.
he
I
said,
apologize.
Foxy.
Oh, I didn't even hear
I
that.
said, man,
Damn, Hurricane, you cutting off my stuff there. What's going on?
nah,
Jesus.
I was listening to you. I said we'll have some
I'm just
great
fucking
sex.
with him. I'm just fucking with him.
Yeah,
I'm
me
just
and
fucking
you'll
with
have some great ass sex.
Hurricane's like, that's mine. You like JVJ. No, Foxy's mine. Foxy, but relax.
Nah, yeah, he
Relax.
was like, you married. He was like, you married. I'm like, okay, that's some 3D shit. I'm like, I'm on some 5D shit. Like right now, I'm like, shit, she naked in my mind right now. I bust that. I'm busting it wide open right now.
Yo, listen. Tell them what the real deal is, John, because they don't understand. We in that different paradigm shift there. We're in the 5D. People are operating on the 3D. That's why when this Kanye character is talking, he's getting people in the 3D. I'm like, man, if you can't see above and beyond that,
Yeah.
it's not meant for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm on some Doctor Strange shit
I
at the
just
end of the day.
no. I mean, and that's rightfully so. I mean, that's your job to know what I'm saying, bring a perspective. As far as like Kanye, I could totally dig it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a man, so I look at what I'm saying, the other perspective, like Kim. You know what I'm saying? Like she has to have some accountability in this. You know what I'm saying? Just I don't know. I just seen a lot of games from her. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing is, why would you go out your way to date Petey Davidson? You know what I'm saying? Like you really, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you
He was
gonna,
a toy, John Horse. You know who he was.
that's
He
the
was a
whole
toy.
point.
Right.
That's the whole point. But they wasted a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Your kids seeing this, your friends, your family seeing this. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a narrative. Now you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man, it's back to the Ray J tape again. You know what I'm saying? It's regurgitated motherfucking goddamn acting. Shit.
Yup.
I think she was just looking for a toy and she needed somebody who's subservient to her because Kanye and her are almost like equals. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't it sound like she was a little girl. Sound like she was being a little girl, a little victim. Like, come on, now you got
yeah,
when are
but
you
now
gonna
he's
grow up
acting
and
like
need a
that.
wife? I mean, yeah, and you're right.
He's
You're
all in
right.
his
So we look
feminine
at
aspects right now.
yeah, we got two kids. We got two kids that ain't. We got two kids that are choosing not to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And it's being displayed on the world, and it's kind of
Right.
it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying?
There's some
It's
Peter Pan
embarrassing. We
shit.
can
There was some Peter
right.
Pan
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Exactly.
But
Exactly.
look, guess who's the only one happy in this situation? Even though Pete Davidson is not with Kim, he gets to be at home and be like, "Oh my God, I slept with Kim." It's
Hey,
like
Yeah.
it's,
Now
listen.
you got to
I had
understand.
Kim
Like I'm gonna say it
baby.
like this here. I'm gonna say it like this here. Once once you put all the individual ingredients in the gumbo, the whole pot is affected. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it on the individual level. I mean, everybody, you know what I'm saying, go through different emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anger, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, even though that man was used, you gotta understand he a human being. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he done developed the perspective. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is this how I can see is no right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? This how I can clearly see that the mama, the manager, you know what I'm saying, was the head of this debacle. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Mm-hmm.
orchestrate
Madam,
everything,
nigga. She
and
acting like a
that's
madam in
just
this
coming from a that's just coming from a 3D aspect. You know what I'm saying? All the magic and shit that you put in play, but the effects of it, we seeing in the 5D because we calling this shit out before it even happened. Like we already knew this. We already knew this, but you know, Hey,
It's possible he
so
might have known this too, but he just, I don't know if ignorance is bliss or he's a glutton for punishment. But he walked in there, eyes wide open, shut. Like nobody had any kind of sway or anything over him where he chose not he chose to be with her. So clearly he knew what they were about and he stuck it out. So
I felt like with the Jesus thing, you know what I'm saying? I felt like Kim got a little jealous because, she had just did the lawyer thing and quote unquote got black people out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was more of a competitive thing. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Kanye right now, he all in his energy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's out of whack. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are out of whack, but I feel like Kim is trying to put on like she's more in control. You understand? And she's really in control of nothing because she's having to orchestrate narratives that she didn't even present. People are coming out with organic narratives, and she having to stand on her shit. And when she's standing on her shit, it's kind of embarrassing because it don't add up.
nope. That's the beauty of it.
You
This
got
is
you.
entertainment.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, Foxy got a sexy ass icon. What?
Thank you.
Listen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta forgive me because I think everybody says when y'all were talking. That's what got me in the conversation. Y'all were talking on the ocean. I love me some ocean. I think she married too. Like, you know what I'm saying, all the good girls are taken. It's understandable.
You're a goddamn fool.
But they know this. They already know this. Please subscribe to my channel.
Well, I didn't come out here like that. I was just, I'm chilling. I'm in the cut.
Thank you for
That's
stopping
how you
through.
do it. That's how you do it. Most
Yeah,
women these days, the narrative they try too hard. I'm so goddamn tired of seeing mother. I was just telling on old school. You know what I'm saying? My partner. I was just like, bro, I'm so tired of seeing. I see more sexy white women with more clothes on, like they know how to dress. I'm like, God damn, she look good with what she got on. But when I look at goddamn black women, I just see leggings and whatever. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's
Float
a
the boat.
that's a
Like,
blanket statement. Now, not all black women are doing that.
no. It's opinion. That's why I say it's opinion. Yeah, I wouldn't dare make it a statement. That'd turn into an argument.
And you got the right
But
one.
no,
So
I know what I'm saying. It's just, you know what I'm saying. You know
don't
what I'm
be
saying.
fooled by my light skinnedness.
Oh, no, I'm not. Of course, I hear the melanin.
Yeah, man. That's the Caribbean. That's the Jamaican and the Cuban. That's that island feistiness.
Yeah,
What? Mixed
I
with
tell
New
you, I'm
York
not.
City? I mean, that's
yeah.
God
Oh yeah,
damn, see, you
craziness.
a
definitely.
whole gumbo pot yourself. I was she a whole gumbo pot herself.
hmm
She
Yep.
talking
And
about,
I'm an old schooler. I'm 46, so I'm old school. So when you
what?
when you talk
See,
when you talking about
that's
these,
how you can tell. 5D people, 5D people sound like they still here in the present, like they on age or something. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have never guessed she was 46. I'm shit 35. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of carry an old school flavor with
you
me
got an
though.
old
You know what I'm
soul,
saying?
as they say, an old
Yeah,
soul.
Type
we
shit.
all
Yeah, I
got
don't
it.
take no bullshit.
I'm
Yeah,
34.
yeah.
Yeah, and
You
when
feel me?
Hurricane was like, I resonate with older women. I'm like, well, come on over because that's where you're gonna find that at over here on my platform.
Yeah.
But also it's about upbringing. I talk about this also on my platform is that some of these people, females, males, they weren't brought up properly. And when I was talking to Maybach, brother Maybach, we were on earlier today, with Hurricane.
Yep.
Well, our family is Caribbean, so his parents are Haitian, and my family, my mother's Jamaican, my father's Cuban. Well, my biological father, the man who raised me, is Puerto Rican. Anyway, they're so strict that they'll tell you, I don't have no time for this foolishness. So you really couldn't act up too much or you act up, you getting all of that. They're going to
You
give you all of those whippings, lashings, beating, something like the Southern folks. But so so growing up, it's like my mindset was different. Plus, I'm coming in from a different era. You know what I'm saying? So what I just try to do is just help the younger crew out, and talk to them how I would talk to a little sister or a little brother. I got two young adult kids. So, I definitely talk to them about, how they should conduct themselves and, you know, not walk around here looking like you didn't have, you weren't raised
I'm
properly.
gonna say you. I'm gonna say you way better than me. I don't give a shit no more. Cause it seems like when you try to get these motherfuckers some good ass medicine, they treat it like that little brown medicine they used to take nasty. Everybody want the pink medicine. You take the you take the pink medicine afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the nasty medicine first. It's called
Right.
accountability. It's called accountability. You feel me? And guess what? You get your rewards with the pink medicine. But you ain't getting none of the goddamn pink. Everybody want the pink medicine. Fuck you. I mean,
You're going to
Parky,
get your
you way better
lollipop
than me.
afterwards.
That shit. Them motherfuckers want the lollipop. They don't. Hey man, I already know what you finna say. They know everything. I call it the I know syndrome. Okay, well since you know, go ahead take a little pink medicine. I'm going out the door. Shit. You know what I mean? For real. I mean, it's polluted. It's real polluted out here.
Well,
yeah.
As
you're right
far as
about not.
as far as passing on generational information, let me be specific. You know what I'm saying? It's still out here. I mean, you got people like me, Hurricane, Foxy. We just have to come at it at a different angle, but it's still the same love. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? As though we grew up with our family, because we sit and reminisce. You know what I'm saying on how things are different now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people they're not in the present. You either thinking about the past or you thinking about the future. Most people' future is a goddamn fantasy and shit. No, nobody really has a hold on some shit. But yeah, you know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
Some people are stuck in that matrix for real.
Yeah. But we need people like Foxy for the revolution. like real shit. I need you. It's like when
No,
the
not
revolution
people.
start.
Not people. We need women. We need women. We need
Yeah.
women. Cause I
Yeah,
mean,
we
shit,
need that.
Hurricane 10 people all by his goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? He 10 people. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I hold myself down accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I try not to rattle the box, but shit, everybody know I want to break the shit out that bitch.
You already know. But we're gonna need our teachers, our healers, our farmers, and the warriors. Yeah, yeah, and the nurturers.
And the nurture.
We're gonna
Yeah,
have
man.
I agree, but I'm learning a deep lesson, and I'm humbled to have a elder here with me. You know what I'm saying? All this shit start with example, man. You got to start with me, myself, and I. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, because I can say this because I'm walking through it. I'm actually going through a transformation, and a lot of people are uncomfortable with change. I done said it before, but I really see it now because
oh
I'm
yeah.
okay within myself, and a lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the change, but I don't judge nobody for it. But I can clearly see. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you
Mhm.
can when you freely be able to be yourself. That's when you in the 5D. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about the 5D and 3D, to put it in layman's terms, 3D they worry about what another motherfucker thinks. 5D, like old school said, it's about me, myself, and I. Who in tuning with, you know what I'm saying? Your purpose. Shit.
Yep, I
Absolutely.
dig that. Yep, I dig that.
And it's like I was explaining just a few minutes ago to Hurricane is that when you have something in your life that is life altering or life changing, you it's going to put you in a position where you have no choice but to sit down and face yourself in the mirror.
Yep.
All the things you don't like about yourself, all the things you like about yourself.
Yep.
And then you go into this spiritual, because that's what happened to me. Like I've always, so when I was a kid, I had an experience with, I guess you would say spirit. I don't want to say ghosts, but it would be a spirit. And from that point, I was like 6 years old. That point on, I've always had these type of experiences, and I never understood why. They say kids and animals, babies and animals can pick up on, the supernatural stuff, if you will. And I never understood it, like that there wasn't talked about in my house, but we used to talk about ghost stories until I became a teenager, and it was like really more in my face, and I couldn't, it was so scary that I had to shut all my senses down. But then I was like smoking weed, so my senses were heightened. People don't understand when you're doing these type of drugs, hallucinogens, or whatever, alcohol, it alters your perception. I don't care if you like, oh, I smoke weed and that's a healing plant. No, they use that during ceremonies. You really is not supposed to be smoking weed like that. You're supposed to be smoking weed when you contacting your ancestors or when you're doing a spiritual ritual.
Yeah,
But
I was about to say that it's supposed to be a
and
ritual,
it's
like just
supposed to
like
be.
sex is supposed to be a ritual too, to bring in the light, being to save the world. Like sex is supposed to be a
Man,
ritual.
I'm gonna say
right,
now you talking about shit. Now you talking about shit. Now sex. Now now I don't mean this to be perverted or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? Even Hurricane can tell you. I have talked on this subject and went in depth. You know what I'm saying? Sex to me is the highest form of communication. You understand? To the 10th degree. You understand? And a lot of people today are taking it for granted. This is why they
Mm.
feel so empty. This is why they feel so lost. You understand? You wasting you. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole simple fact, that's you in many different forms. They call it in layman's terms, they say it's billions of sperm and shit. But that's you in many different forms, and you know what I'm saying? And the one
Yeah.
who, you know what I'm saying? You get me? My whole thing is, what is the purpose? Because I done said this before. There's recreational sex. There's appropriate sex, and there's leisure sex. You know what I'm saying? All these
right.
you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing, if you develop self, you would know what avenue that you are actually looking for. You know what I'm saying? And usually, I can relate this to black people and the miscommunication or non-communication that we have, because just look at the you know what I'm saying, Megan Stallion. She was just on SNL, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the promotion of recreational sex that has us empty because we're not communicating. We thinking it's wham bam, thank you, man. No, it's a little more if you're interconnected. You understand? But everybody don't know themselves, so they're trying to get to know their self outside of everybody else. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we make a
So,
lot of sense.
But
That
not
shit.
only not only that, but think about when you were a teenager, and I'm speaking from myself, I wanted to experiment with that. I didn't know what orgasm is. I don't know what that means to come. I just want to get my stuff off. And I don't know what that really means. So I'm experimenting and I'm going through some things, as they say, some bodies, right? Until you get older, where you understand, oh, I move a certain way. This is how I'm, we gotta move. We can't just be pumping like dogs. You gotta feel the person, body, mind, and soul. And so that
and
doesn't happen
and,
until you get older.
and me myself, and you absolutely right, because like I say, that's why I tell like sex. When we let's go back to ancient times, as far as when we talk about androgynous beings. You understand? A lot of people take it in the 3D, but if you look at it in the 5D, you're talking about conversation. You understand? You're talking about a lot of conversations. This is communication to the highest
Telepathic
degree.
conversation at that.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
Even you know what I'm saying?
Then you
So
see
my
stars.
whole thing is what we have done. And to tell you the truth, you know what I'm saying, we have perverted sex, and I found out this through my love of research for sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did it mean to me, and you know what I'm saying? How would I approach sex now? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more preserved now because, like I said, it comes with age, it comes with time, wisdom, and everything else. So you choose the, you know what I'm saying, who you give out your energy to. But what I have come to realize is orgasms in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? You can have a conversation with somebody and you can, you know what I'm saying? What I think, just like you said, we confuse spiritual with physical. Everybody thinks
Mm,
they physically have to bust a nut. You know what I'm saying? But an orgasm in a conversation can be simply explained as arousal. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm thinking about Fox. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she married and shit, but I'm gonna meet her in the 5D. I'm gonna wax that ass. You
Hey,
feel me? Ain't
hey.
nobody. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He said
I'm
he's
just
coming in
saying.
the
Ain't
astral
nobody.
world.
I feel the
That's what I'm
same way
saying. Can't
about
nobody
Cali.
stop me.
I feel the
Ain't no
same way
listen.
about Cali. Because
That's
like
what I'm
Cali
saying. It
came
ain't no
in
writing. What I'm saying, we get. That's why I say. That's why I say sex is perverted. You understand? What we doing is grown folks is simply having a conversation. I mean, hell, Foxy can't stop me from having my dreams or fantasizing about her. But in the
I
3D, I
can't,
can
but I could
respect that
protect
she's
myself.
married. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, of course, you might want to protect yourself from the horse because I ride, boy, I ride in the 5D and the 3D. You
Listen,
heard
I
me?
don't need no
You know what I'm saying?
succubus,
I get it
incubus.
popping.
I just got rid of one. Leave me
Oh
alone.
no, I ain't. Listen, I'm a god. I'm a god, so I do nothing but give reflecting energy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I'm
What?
made in the
Okay, I'm
likeness of
I'm
him.
gonna guess. I got three guesses of what sign you are:
Go
Gemini,
ahead. You finna
Libra,
get.
or Leo.
Mmm.
Are
Mmm.
you
You
any
so
of
far.
those?
Oh no. See. Let me describe it. Since you and your sign. I'm
Aquarius.
I'm the sign that gets mistaken all the time. See, a lot of motherfuckers they think I'm something that I'm not, but I'm actually right there in their face, hitting in plain sight.
the
Oh, that sounds like an Aquarius. I'm there, but
No,
I'm not there.
I'm a Sagittarius, man. A lot of people think that we the horse and the half human, but if you go and look at the bow and arrow that the man is holding, and you see the little spark at the end of the bow and arrow, that's actually us. That's Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? We are the closest thing connected to God. You know what I'm saying? Our numbers are either 9 or 7. You know what I'm saying? Representing
Okay,
change
all
or
right.
representing completion.
Yeah, so Sagittarius are hard to read. They, I say that they're the little peculiar bunch in the group of the zodiac. They're bunched in with the Aquariuses, the Scorpios, because they're not
We
the
ain't
ones.
shit. We just think we everybody. We just think we better than everybody
Nah,
else.
no, no, it's
We
not
ain't
even that.
shit.
Y'all, no, it's not even that. Like Sagittarius are the least to go out and look for a relationship. Like they're not like, oh, I want to be in love. Oh, I want this. But if it comes their way and it feels good to them, they're gonna rock out and they're gonna stay as committed as possible. But for the most part, they're
Woo,
not
she on
out
point.
here looking for love in all the wrong places, is what I'm trying to say.
Woo.
I know,
I
right?
think I just had me. I think I had me one. I think I had me one. Shit. Oh man, I think I just had one. You understand?
You all
It's
Communication,
it's called
communication at its highest level, baby. And
it's
guess what?
called
You know you
sapiosexual
done bust one.
relationships.
You know you done bust one when you feel understood. That feeling just come
I
over
know,
you
right?
like, ooh, damn, ooh, shit,
Y'all are silly.
yeah,
That's a fact like a
yeah,
motherfucker.
man. We try to keep it loose but educational.
Okay,
Yep.
that part.
Yes,
No,
I'm at
that
the
but
spark one of that.
but there
I'm a
is such
sparker one.
there is such a thing as called sapiosexual
I love your
relationship.
brain. I
You know what
love
I'm
your
saying? And when
mind.
they right, when you hear I'm getting mine effed, that's a real thing. And that
Mind
person
freak,
says,
like
damn,
Chris
they just
Angel.
mind F me.
And
Like
that's what
Chris Angel.
I be telling her. I tell them, I like, man, when I tell a girl, I tell her just like this. I say, look, I'm not nasty. I'm freaky. To me, it's a big ass difference.
Okay.
I'm just saying, nasty to me is like, okay, you doing what you know. Freaky, I'm exploring some shit. Like we finna go to the depths of the earth. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm,
I try to keep it. I try to keep it on a 3D level, so you know what I'm saying. I don't be misunderstood because when I go into depth about what nasty and freaky mean to me, I can lose a person, and I don't be trying to do that shit.
wait, so you're saying freaky is exploration and nasty is just doing whatever? Or say that again?
Doing nasty is doing what you learn. You know what I'm saying? We can relate that to porn. We can relate that to television, whatever the you know what I'm saying. The outside look. You know what I'm saying? But to
Okay.
me, freaky is to explore your insides. Like, damn, I'm thinking about that. Oh, this
Right,
look
right,
good.
right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I can see that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can see that.
yeah, yeah. But that's what.
Word
But
on the
see,
street is,
you can see it, but a lot of people it go over their head. They be you know what I'm saying. It's a perverted situation again, man.
well,
It's
that's why I
crazy
needed
because
you to clarify
sex
because
need to be explored.
yeah, that's why I needed you to clarify because I'm like, wait a minute, now what? Went over my head just for a second.
On my Bobby Hemmett shit. Shout out Bobby Hemmett.
Bobby Hemmett. Bobby
Salute,
Hemmett.
salute to him.
For real.
Delbert Blair, Baba Valentine. Let's
Yep,
go.
yep.
All of them, man. I'm actually taking spiritual. I'm taking spirit doula class right now. Like we on the liver cleanse shit right now. So you know what I'm saying?
What? Who you doing that with?
Yeah, spirit doula. You know what I'm saying? You know she collaborate with
Oh
Sister
my
Myra
God.
Moss. Yeah, we
For
in
real?
I'm actually yep. To be honest, I'm actually in day one. They in day two. You know what I'm saying? Of the liver cleanse.
I
You know what I'm saying? They
love the
talk.
spirit dude. I love her.
Yeah, man, she got the class going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And
She's
I
dope.
chose to. Yeah, I invested in her this week. You know, I'm taking her class right now. But I follow all them great teachers, man. Sister Myra Mouse, when she taught,
Oh yeah,
Oh my
Myra
God.
man,
is
So
awesome.
you watch Black
when
Magic
she,
363 then?
oh yeah, I fuck with them boys. I'm definitely on that level. I
Okay.
mean, and it came to it came like you go back to my first video I ever made, and I just got
Hmm.
upset with going around and around in the same circle as far as the conscious community. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Hmm.
when I went on the search to, you know what I'm saying, know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just it's a process that I have to trust. You know what I'm saying? I have plenty of faith in it, even though you need a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I have plenty, trust me, I have my moments of doubt and all this good stuff. So, but at the end of the day, it's a battle with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. That's who it is. That's when Hurricane said, what was it? The proverb you just mentioned about from Buddha about
Oh,
ego, and ego don't want to
oh,
hear shit.
oh yeah, the ego never accepts truth. Yeah, from Buddha, yeah.
Yeah, because ego doesn't. So that's your lower chakra. You're in your low frequency. When you get above that, that's when you're in your God body. And we battle that every day. And as long as you're going to be walking on this earth, you're always going to have that battle because you got to deal with the 3D.
I
So,
shit. If I met Hurricane in the 3D, I ain't trying to deal with his ass. I'm like, bro, look,
mhm.
I'll be the nigga trying to compromise with this nigga. Like, look, man, look, do not go in there and do what you finna get ready to do. I'm telling you, it's okay. It's all right. It's gonna work itself out. I'm be right there on the goddamn news a whole hour later. I told him not to go in there. I told him.
Mhm.
No, but that's just me, man. Like I said, that's why I'm subscribed to Hurricane Channel. If you ain't subscribed, get subscribed. But it's just
Absolutely.
the passion. Like, just trust me. If they was to let a person like Hurricane really out on the street in a 3D world, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no world. You know what I'm saying? If you would let 10 motherfucking hurricanes out, it wouldn't be no world. You know what I'm saying? So it's a privilege to get to, you know what I'm saying, understand what this man is saying when he says stuff. Because it's coming from a place of wisdom and not action. You understand? So I clearly see the growth and the passion. A lot of people might think of it as a different, you know what I'm saying, perspective. But me, I take it
Hmm.
for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? The man is very knowledgeable. He's very in tune with himself when it comes to controlling what his subjects, what he talking about. Like I know what about 2 years. I done seen
Yeah, about
Hurricane
like
like
three
grow.
years.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and
Wow.
it wasn't it wasn't on the hands of any particular subject. It was straight authentic. You know what I'm saying? What's going on now, living in the present, knowing who I am, and I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
motherfuckers like you can't look at views and likes and shit like that because of the simple fact like you looking for somebody to worship. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
looking for some. I'm looking at somebody who got it. You feel me? Like
Right.
it's no coincidence it ain't no coincidence we all able to just casually talk about Bobby Hemmett and all. You know what I'm saying? It was one point that these people was crazy as fuck and wasn't even to be their names wasn't even to be uttered. You understand? But now
Hmm.
motherfucker can't wait on a brother panic video. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Panic
That's
be,
why
I
I say,
can't, he be in for hours. I'm like, all right, Panic.
Yeah, I'll be like, damn, they
man,
had to watch this shit for 3 hours. What the fuck?
man, you gotta scrap your
They be on
seatbelt
it for
on
like
to deal
six
with him.
hours sometimes.
But
Yeah,
you get lost, like Hurricane. You remember when we used to do the podcast? You remember how we used to the level used to be so high. We forget how much time passed by.
yeah, yeah.
That's just like that. Just the shout out to Bronze Flat Power, cause man, look at here, man. I didn't even think it was possible. This man, he damn near ran a 24-hour podcast.
Mm.
And man, I know for a fact I did 12 hours on that motherfucker. Went to sleep, came back, they was still up. I say, oh
Wow.
shit. That's when I knew like, okay, talking is for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm not worried about who it resonated. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be famous, but I got an opinion that I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I want to be heard, shit. And they gave them platforms to me. You know what I'm saying? Hurricane, you know what I'm saying? Low key, everybody. You know what I'm saying? They gave me the platforms to talk, and through that, I felt like developed a better self of knowing myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge myself as much. You know what I'm saying? I kind of look at myself in a higher perspective, kind of cocky with the shit.
Right. But you
That was
also gained a community in a sense where you're free to now talk about you're free to fluff your feathers in a sense, and everybody or not everybody, but those that you're in that cipher with get you because they're on that, they're resonating with you because they're on that level, and
Hell
so that
yeah,
makes
mhm,
you
that's
absolutely right. You absolutely right.
mhm.
Because I sit up here and just try to think about like how many like it's so many fucking people. Like it's so many goddamn people. Like I done came to met over the last 2 years, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of those people, like Hurricane, I feel like I know them. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
We ain't met, but
right,
I listen. I don't have conversations. I don't have conversations like this with people who I know. So what's the
right.
difference? To me, is there is none. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I give the most praise up to the 5D. You know what I'm saying? I know it's some more D's up that bitch, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't got that high yet. You know what I'm saying? I still got that human
No,
shit
I
in me.
haven't gotten there either. I think the farthest I've gotten is 7, and that was really quick in meditation, and I got slapped right back down to 3D. I was
Right,
like,
got
oh,
slapped right your ass back the fuck down. That's
because
that
it was like you're not
subconscious
supposed to
shit.
be here. You're just here to
You're
see
not
what's going
supposed to
on.
be
And boom.
here. Too much power. Too much power. That shit.
I was like,
You don't
oh
even
snap!
you don't even hear nobody. You don't even hear nobody on the internet talking about the 7D. But we know us knowing what we know. We know it's 12. We know it's 12. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly. That part.
But a
That
lot of
part.
people like, what the fuck is they talking about? Them motherfuckers is talking crazy. Don't
Right. So
worry
then,
about it.
right, we'll be
Just
looking
you know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
but How about even this? How about even this? When people realize that they're made up of the universe and the solar system and the earth, all this whole black, white, Asian, pink, purple, you're bigger than that. You're part of the solar system. You're the stars. You're made of stardust. Literally, your minerals match the Earth's DNA. I don't got time for that book. I don't got time for this.
I be telling everybody like I freaked my friend out. No, it was my cousin. I freaked my friend out. I like, bro, all this shit water. All this shit is water. I've been saying this shit years ago. They be like, man, what you mean is water? I say, I'll be more in depth with you. It's plasma, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plasma is water that sends electric signals. You know what I'm saying? And what I was trying to tell him was that us as human beings, we do the most. You know what I'm saying? We try to, you know what I'm saying, try to know too much about ourselves. And we try to look at ourselves from an outside perspective. You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair to us because we depriving ourselves of the experience. Because like I said,
Right, right, right.
we all know water. We all know water has different levels. You know what I'm saying?
Well, water is intelligent. So that's a whole nother entity in itself.
Oh yeah.
If
I
people
was
Bruce
trying
if
to
Lee
tell
people
talks
want to
my
get
about
cousin.
he
scientific.
like water.
My cousin
Bruce
thought
Lee
I
said
was
he like
tripping.
water.
I said my cousin thought I was tripping. I was like, bro, he thought I was tripping when I was like, bro, we used to be blue, bro. We literally used to be blue. He like, what? I was like, bro, they talk
Blue,
about it in the
green.
Bible. Exactly, green. You know what I'm saying? We was blue, green, and what actually happened, we ended up with the I guess the curse or whatever they talk about in the Bible. And don't get me wrong, I got nothing against the Bible. I just don't believe in the religion part. You know what I'm saying? But the
Mm-hmm.
scientific aspect and everything emotional and it's like the book of Thoth to me. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the greatest books on earth. You know what I'm saying? So I dare not downplay it.
The
But what
book
I
of
say
what?
is the book of Thoth, the book of thoughts.
Oh,
You know
okay,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dealing with different situations and metaphors and shit like that. But a lot of
Right.
people take it with a 3D aspect, and that's cool. That's everybody else's perspective. But what I was telling my cousin was like, bro, we were blue because we were of the earth, we were of the universe. So there was no need of oxygen. You know what I'm saying? I haven't figured out, you know what I'm saying, exactly what we did. I mean, a lot of people say is we forgot, you know what I'm saying, what we are. You know what I'm saying? It's like we indulge too much, like we doing today, like we indulge too much of what we thought we were and forgot who we were. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
we were left with the scars of being brown. You know what I'm saying? And it's
mm,
cool because now we need oxygen. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? When um when something dies and it suffocates, right? It turns black and brown, right?
mm-hmm.
Purple. You know what I'm saying? You'll see the purple first.
Right.
And you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No, you're
I
absolutely
relate.
right.
I see you see the purple first, but you see the purple first because to me that is our original color. When we talk about our soul family, we talk about our spirit family. Anything dealing with the unseen, it to me it arrives in purple vibration. Shit, hell, I done seen myself on purple clouds. But everything is, you know what I'm saying. Through my research over 25 years, when I had these visions, a lot of purple is involved. You know what I'm saying? And to me, purple means royalty. So you know what I'm saying? The first of the earth type shit. So I feel
Purple
Mm-hmm.
like
is the
when
crown chakra
before,
too, bro. Purple is the crown chakra.
huh?
That's the
Exactly.
connection with the
Bingo.
God. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
You understand? So my whole thing is before our thumb turns purple, and I mean before it turns brown or black, I feel like that's the actual body losing its essence. And a lot of people were like, well, damn, everybody ain't brown, everybody ain't black. Well, guess what? Melanin is in everybody because
Mm-hmm.
before white people turn brown and black, they're dead skin or whatever, you know what I'm saying, dead or abnormality it may be. You know what I'm saying? It's just the whole simple fact they turn green. And we know we was blue, then we was green, but we always had the essence of purple. So they are a
Mm-hmm.
part of us. You understand? What we
Right.
upset with is the system. We upset with the
Right.
system, and a lot of them think that we're holding them accountable for the system. No, you understand? What we're asking you is if you acknowledge it and you see something wrong, stand up and fight with us. That's it. No
Yo,
racism.
hashtag fuck the government. Fuck the government. Kill them all. That's right. Fuck the government.
Some of the, I think we're giving them the the powers that shouldn't be. We're giving all the white, so-called white people, this blanket, oh, white people this, white people that, but they're in the same, the 3D people that are not 3D, but the average regular white person, they're in the same boat that we're in, because they're not rocking with the 12 families that got the money. So they're only going to
No,
be what, so much.
they're not even being allowed.
Right. You got to be in with, as you said, the purple. It's in the DNA as well. Why do you think so many royal families inbred it with each other? Because to them, that's still royal. It's what they call blue blood or red blood, whatever, whichever one it is. They're
The
sticking
blue
with that
bloods.
script, right? So we're like, ooh, that's incest. Ooh, I wouldn't, because we can't wrap our heads around that, because we were taught that that's you shouldn't be doing that. But in the Bible, that's what they were doing with their
Yeah. Lot's
sisters.
daughters. Lot's daughters
And
got
there's
their daddy drunk and smashed them. Like,
and
what
guess
the
what? That's where you get that's where you get the red blood. You understand? This shit go back, man. Look here, I was just on this shit. When they come back to me, I'll tell you. It's like, but it was this old. It's like a lot of the shit that Bobby Hemmett and them go off of. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? As far as the holistic teaching. You understand?
mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people think that it's so much to the experience, but it's really basic. It's really, really basic. When we talking about dealing with emotions and trying to control them motherfuckers and shit, like it's
Mm,
really basic. So when we talk about the red, we talking about the fight, and they tell you that they telling you who they are and who they come from. Yeah, we the blue blood. We
right,
representing the original. We representing the original. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And the people who are against us, you know what I'm saying, are red. It come back to it's that whole. It's a game of duality. It's like they.
exactly,
I don't know. It's just you can't explain it, but you know it. If
right,
that makes
right.
sense.
And so, and that's when you can't explain it anymore. It's like you either know it or you don't, because you can only explain and comprehend certain things as far as the intelligence will allow you. Because some things, if you know it, then they're not explained. There's this quiet void where you know it. If you know it, you know it.
That shit.
So
You just described the subconscious.
Yup.
You just described the
I was just
subconscious.
thinking that. I
Basically,
was just
because
thinking that.
it is no right, it's no wrong, and when you find yourself in that void, you just like, whoa. Just like you were saying earlier about, you know what I'm saying, that power, like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm in the 7D,
right.
and I'm not supposed to be to this motherfucker. Wow, you
So
get knocked the fuck out.
I'm gonna share with you guys and your audience, Hurricane. So how I got up to the 7D was back in 2019, 2020, very recently, mind you. I started I was doing my meditation, and YouTube is brilliant in the fact that it has the different the different hertz that you can listen to elevate you up to either 888 or the God frequency or what have you. So, or heart chakra, there's different frequencies for whatever you're trying to work on. If you're trying to work on your solar plexus, your heart chakra, whatever. So I'm sitting there, I'm doing my meditation. No, I wasn't on anything because it was early in the morning. And it literally was just in seconds. I'm doing my breathing, then I get into my meditation, and all of a sudden I'm up there, and everything is like, it looks like the sky, like not the sky, at night with all the lights twinkling, the stars twinkling, and I'm up there, and I start seeing this white, uh, bright light start to form, and then I see Metatron's cube start forming with the light, Next thing I know, I see him come to me, like fully present himself. And then I was back into my body just that quickly. So when I had told, I tell people this now because at first I wasn't saying anything, but I tell them now, and I might sound like a kook, but that's my experience. And somebody had asked me on another platform, what makes you so special that you got to see him? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I didn't ask to be, I don't even know, I didn't even know who he was. And he was like, because not many people they don't show themselves to many people, especially an archangel. And I'm like, hell no, I know that. When I did my gematria for my name is associated with the archangel Metatron, who also was Enoch.
Enoch,
And
yeah. Great
my
book.
name, right, the book of Enoch. And he's also the he's associated with the the Pleiades, which is called the Seven Sisters. So when I did that,
Oh,
I was like, well,
man.
I'm not even part of this earth then. I'm in the damn freaking star system over there next to Orion
Shit,
and
it's even deeper than that. You actually part of the fabric. I'm actually kind of jealous, to tell you the truth, and let's just be honest.
yo, I
I done
swear
see,
to
I done
y'all,
seen the listen, I done seen the Great Mother. I done seen Sophia. I done seen the Great Mother. But I have always had a theory of the father. You understand? A lot of
hmm
people leave the father out the equation. I'm kind of jealous you've seen the father because the father, put it like this here, the father's on the go. You know what I'm saying?
wait,
Like my
so
theory to
you think that Metatron is the father?
no, not. I mean, he has the essence of the father. Everybody is made
Oh,
in his likeness. But I'm talking
okay.
about we talk about the source, you know what I'm saying? But we all actually talk about the void, you know what I'm saying? We talk about Sophia, the great mother. But the
Right.
father, you know what I'm saying? Even in the holistic teachings of what Bobby Hemmett then was touching on the ancient Greeks, it's a statue that's remembered. Like they got the statue of the a plain woman, she got the breast and she got the vagina, but
hmm
they talk of a black statue that was, you know what I'm saying, of you know what I'm
Mm.
saying, masculine built. I'm like, damn, how y'all like this shit got to be so powerful? How y'all remember it and nobody can even find it? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this must have been a bad motherfucker. And it kind of remind me of because I had a theory like this universe right here. It was developed on a black hole. You know what I'm saying? A
hmm
lot of people, you know what I'm saying? If you look at a black hole, you be like, damn, what's on the other side? You know what I'm saying? What's on the other side to me, what we refer to as force. You know what I'm saying? Something that's traveling, can't be explained. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
you have this in it because I try to tell people you have two different put it like this: you have two different blood streams. You have a logical bloodstream and you have a spiritual bloodstream. One moves on its own that you can't explain, and one that you know that you have to keep up the maintenance of and make sure it's properly kept so you can exist in this 3D world. So
Mm.
I always looked at like to me, if I think about the Father, I'm like, damn, he out there creating more worlds and more worlds. Because to me, a universe is nothing but a cell. You know what I'm saying? Of a cell, of a cell, of a cell. You know what I'm saying? That has the same ingredients: protons, neutrons, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Positive,
Right.
negative, whatever you want to call it. But it all goes down to hell, even the 3D world. To you know what I'm saying? It basically turns itself into water. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Everything is water. So I feel like it's this fire ass rock, if we just want to put it in layman terms, this fire ass rock that's just creating worlds and ripping through them bitches. And you know what I'm saying? This is how I feel like we get to live forever because there's so many worlds out there that we haven't lived. But this motherfucker calling the Father going farther than
Mm.
anyone else could ever explain is ripping shit up, building it up for us to have that experience. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing is, what if that father is the own individual, even having his own experience and couldn't explain himself?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? VIA, why it's moving in the first place, is trying to find itself. You know what I'm saying? But that also made me think about the Mother Sophia. Like if you put those two together, you know what I'm saying, you will have an equal balance of somebody trying to run, somebody trying to be grounded. VIA, feminine, masculine energy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That duality, just like you said earlier.
Yeah, the shit fight. All this shit fight because it all go into one. You know what I'm saying? This shit and make it so bad. This shit like this could just start from a simple barbershop conversation. You know what I'm
Right.
Yeah.
saying? And
That's
motherfuckers be looking like, what the fuck they talking about?
Right, nigga. This is
So
Star Trek
good.
language. I
You know
love
what I'm
Star Trek.
saying?
yo.
And they be like, I
Star
want to know
Trek
that
was my
language
joint.
too. I mean, shit, it's real. It's like, listen, it's real easy. You gotta want, like, us three, I can honestly say we got one thing in common. We wanted to travel down this road. It's a choice, and we all three of us know that.
So do you feel, either one of you, do you feel that, do you subscribe to the notion of reincarnation or incarnation, and do you feel that you signed up to come back here to fulfill out whatever you didn't get to do in your previous life?
Hmm.
Absolutely. I actually think that shit. They're actually an equation. You understand? This is where we get the new life from. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, okay. Hurricane, what say you?
Kang. Like that nigga say, I'll minister to society. Kang. But nah, if I can, I just wanted to elaborate on it a little bit more. Like, okay, reincarnation, we talking about dying, you know what I'm saying? Incarnation, we talking about living. One and the same, you know what I'm saying? But it never
Mm-hmm.
stops. Like you can't make it shit. Fuck that. Spiritually, you can't make up an equation to make it stop. You know what I'm saying? They say one doesn't exist without the other. Me myself, I say death is a 3D aspect. Death doesn't exist because you know what I'm saying. To die is to die. You understand? But we all know in this study, energy is forever evolving. So we just living in different aspects. I mean, but that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But because a lot of people believe in death and you know what I'm saying. And to me, I call it purgatory. You know what I'm saying? That's the time where we in to know ourselves, to become stronger, to come to a higher light. So you can rebirth yourself for a new life. You know what I'm saying? It's only to me it makes common sense.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm just kind of getting that notion about myself, like, all right, so when I did my numbers and my soul path and my, so all this stuff to learn about myself, I basically signed up for this to come back, and I've been here a couple of times. Like, and I'm supposed to be here for humanity. It's not even supposed to be for my own enjoyment. It's really supposed to be for others. And I'm
I
like, wow,
really
that's
wanna
that's pretty deep.
and with that being said, I really want to give you healing energy because of those times where where we fall on the path of doubt, and a lot of stuff seems like you know what I'm saying. Because everybody think we just like this all the time, and that ain't the case. We still human beings, but you know what I'm saying. Thinking on a higher perspective and just wanting more out of life. You know what I'm saying. This is what puts us in a position to speak this language.
I gotta say that I receive your healing, and I gotta say that this isn't for the faint of heart.
For real.
Meaning, it takes a very, and a red pill said this. It takes a very skilled person to walk on both sides of the spectrum, and it takes a lot out of you, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and can even cause physical depletion from your body. And you definitely, if you're signing up for this and you're getting into your spiritual journey or your esoteric journey or whatever that's pulling you into something other than the physical concrete 3D that you do every day, you definitely need to have some grounding tools, some people that are there to uh, catch you when you fall, figuratively speaking, literally speaking, because this it has taken its toll on me. And that's why I don't come on as much, because I have to
We don't
power
call it
down.
falling no more. We won't call it falling no more. We call it grounded. Them damn woke people or whatever they want to call it, they done took it and ran with it. So we call it grounded.
Well,
I'm just
okay,
making fun of you, but
that's even better.
yeah, I'm just relating to you. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
So,
But it feels
but we
good
need
to
to
talk to
power
you like
down though. That's like, think about your phone. I'm right now, I got my phone charged up, but I'm on it. And that's how I run sometimes. I'm charged up and I'm still running. But what happens when your phone is at 2%? You can't do jack squat with it because it's about to die. It's the same thing with your spiritual body. You're gonna run it out to where it's E. Guess what? Your spiritual body is gonna say, "All right, I'm gonna chill out," and now your body's gonna shut down. I.e., you might have some type of ailments going on. I.e., you may even have some disability start taking effect. So
and that dog, that's so crazy. She's saying this. See, that's how all this shit work in one and the same. Cause y'all know about we got the planets going in retrograde and shit like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I want to
No,
say the
Mercury's out of
retrograde.
retrograde, Pluto's out of retrograde, Saturn's about to get out of retrograde. So I think we're only gonna have like maybe 2 or 3 planets left in retrograde.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be five. So is it Venus,
Yeah,
Mercury?
Venus. No,
I think
Mercury
we
went
in
just.
Venus.
Yeah, Mercury just left. Saturn and Pluto are taking their little funky behinds out of here, and I
Yeah,
think
that was
Venus
some
is
heavy
left,
shit.
and Neptune.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a double check, but you sound like you on point. But
Oh yeah, she
it's
knows
so
me.
crazy. That's what I'm saying. And once you know it, this shit just like flows. You don't even know you
Yeah,
be. You know what I'm saying? Because like she's talking
always
in
like
the
a rap
present moment.
song.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's talking in the present moment. Like when we talk about like spirit doula, you know what I'm saying, and the cleanse I'm
Uh-huh.
going through. You know what I'm saying? As
Right.
far as the liver cleanse, a lot of people think it's health, and no, it's part of that, but it's actually more spiritual. You understand? And
Right.
she was just man, she was dropping knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And she was talking about this. It's put it like this here. This cleanse is to release kidney stones. I mean, not kidney stones, but gallstones. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And she was just telling us about the gallbladder, and she was just telling us about how important the liver is. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm sitting this bitch just amazed because what you were talking about, it lines exactly up with what we are doing. You know what I'm saying? To
Wow.
vibrate at a higher, to vibrate at a higher aspect. Like this is how you know everybody is right now is like one and the same because we're talking about relieving stress. We're talking about, you know what I'm saying, letting things go. And she's doing it in the physical. You know what I'm saying? She explained to us how gallstones were developed.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? How where they sit at and what kind of blockages they. You know what I'm saying? And finally, she's teaching us how to release them. And I'm like, well, this shit is. I still feel like a student. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people
Oh,
look and be like,
absolutely.
damn. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm like, I
like
done studied
I'm a
so
student of life every day. Just because I know a little something about a little something, I am a student first and foremost.
Forever
She
student.
just said it. Everybody be like, "What the hell are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about?" We're talking about life on different dimensions. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit, and everybody be like, "Huh?" I be
Absolutely.
like, "You gotta
Absolutely.
want it. You gotta want it." My whole thing, you gotta want it.
That's
Yeah, but
how I did that's how I started going more into my spiritual journey. Was I cleaned out my diet, but I didn't do it for health reasons. I did it more on a spiritual reason because I was listening to Joel Benjamin, and he's telling us, you clear out your pineal gland and decalcify. And I'm like, what is he talking about? Oh, word, I can get tapped in that way and get more spiritually aligned if I clear out my pineal gland. Bet. So I started just taking stuff out, swapping. He said take out the white sugar for agave. Uh, you know, processed food. Stop eating that. I mean, I still eat chicken like every 2 weeks or something like that. I don't eat red meat no more. I don't eat pork. Chicken, I eat that still, and fish every once in a while. But dairy, I haven't had dairy in my body for like 5, 6 years. And that's all because I want to be more spiritually tapped in. So the more laser focused I am with the stuff that I eat, plus I take my sea moss every day. Listen, that's definitely gonna have you up on another frequency.
I ain't gonna lie, I was at work and it made me so happy because I thought I was by myself for a long time. And
Mm,
I to me, I install mattresses. You know what I'm saying? I install mattresses to private homes everywhere. So we ran up on this 26-year-old black girl, and it just amazed me because we got stuck at her wall. She had a wall full of affirmations. I'm like, wow.
wow.
And I'm like, who, you know what I'm saying? Whatever path she on, whatever young man
Mm-hmm.
she finna run into someone that, you know what I'm saying? I hope it be somebody that's her equal. Because
Right.
people like that, people like that can uplift the world. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they have a partner, you know what I'm saying, to do it with. Man, look here,
Absolutely.
man. Cause everything that everybody thought was logic would make no sense, and everybody would be sitting up here trying to comprehend it again. Like, why is that person with that person? It's a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? It's
Listen,
kind of
when they find out that they signed up for that person and all their other karmics and all that stuff, they'll be sitting back like, oh snap, let me shut up. Because the person that they think they're supposed to be with, that's not the one. Soulmates and twin flames, when they get into that journey and start to really see, man, listen, I don't want a twin flame if you even said, listen, it's all comes with the bells and whistles. It's so pretty. No, you can keep that. Twin flame is not cute. It's not the
no, she
romantic
like real
thing that you're
shit
thinking of.
for real. Like it like bro, listen, and it go back to what Hurricane was saying. This is you got to understand. This is not no motherfucking kumbaya shit. This is
Right.
chaos. You know what I'm saying? Try to find itself in the order. You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
God. Come on
And
now.
and we done seen this shit through centuries, millenniums, fucking eons. You know what I'm saying? That this hasn't happened because of the simple fact the balance is already there. There's supposed to be a
Mm,
chaos. There's supposed to be an order. We fuck
right.
up what we try to control it. You understand?
Come on now. Come
So
on.
my whole thing is just like she said, twin flame, soul flame. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, when it comes to choice, very much choice. You know what I'm saying? It can be karmic or it can be divine.
Right.
But you rarely see divine because a lot of people are their own individual and are gifted with free will. And we are
Mm,
showed so many
come on
times
now.
and examples that the 3D world does not mesh with the 5D world. So we get with shit that's not for us. You
Mm,
understand? And the shit that's for us, we move it out the way. BIA, nobody wants it. Like I said, to be in
right.
this shit, you gotta want it. You understand?
Yep.
So this is why the twin flame, because in the twin flame journey, soul flame journey, it's basically the explanation of duality. You understand?
There
One
you
partner is
go.
gonna be low always, and one partner is gonna be high always. Does it make for a good story time and time passing? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's on individuals to actually realize that you are the divine feminine, you are the divine masculine, and it's
Yep.
you to bring those two together. And that's the real relationship. The relationship is with
Message.
yourself. The relationship is with yourself.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, and it goes back to what Bobby Hemmett said. He said something about, like when you feel that love or the fucking butterflies in your stomach, you're not supposed to associate it with that person that you think you love. You really just unlock your heart chakra. You should just bask in that shit. So I was like, damn, that was deep.
And and I
Right. Because
always think
when
about well, I want to just say this real quick. I always think about Bobby Hemmett last interview that I seen that I found that you know what I'm saying? Because I just you go on Google just hey Bobby Hemmett's last interview, and he was in that stage where he was let's just say ascending to a different level because we don't know what he's doing now, but you understand? Of course, he's
hmm
greatly loved because we're talking about him now, but the simple fact that his last I heard a lot of his messages and there's a lot of his messages made me feel different aspects, but it was one that I hold true, and it's the message that I'm following now. He said, "Man, it's all about love, man. It's all about love, and not that goddamn
heard that.
romantic shit or what y'all talking about, man. We talking about that Tupac shit, unconditional love, man. When you can sit up there and love somebody through their wrongs or their rights and not be judgmental. The man was breaking down science. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that
hmm
was one of his last messages because to me, at the time when I was reading, I was looking through all his interviews and shit, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But me coming to the age of majority, I can greatly see where he was going. And I feel like it's on people like us to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you know what I'm saying? To be everything is to be nothing. And to be nothing is to be everything.
Yep.
Message.
Message. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
I love that
Don't
fucking
be a
movie, dog.
menace.
That's one of my favorite movies, dog. I love that fucking movie.
I forgot where was that from? Do the right thing? No, not do the right thing.
No, the
Don't be a
Wayans
menace.
brothers.
Wayans brothers. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, don't be a menace. Yep, that's don't be a menace. Yo, you staticking up, bro. You staticking up.
Uh-oh, he's on that Cambodia headset. He's tapping
Yeah, you
into the to
staticking.
the 770 8D right now.
But to answer your question about the reincarnation, I think I do believe in it. And it's kind of like the same mission that you on. It's like I'm here to help. But like since I have
Mm,
this warrior revolutionary mind state, I might as well use this power to protect people like you and and everybody that's going to be in this new community. You
right,
know,
right.
and what made me think about it 100%, there was a point where I was like, what is my purpose? What's my real purpose? And I thought about my real name. My real name is Jesse. So
Mm-hmm.
I looked at what my name meant, and it meant gift. So I was like, oh shit, nigga, right there. Now I'm gonna
Ooh,
get so next.
there you
so
go.
like so like my gift would be through my talents, music, art, literature, and
Right.
and like meeting people like y'all and you try to interact because like this is new. Like I was gonna come to this YouTube and do some gaming shit, but like then the scamdemic happened. I had to turn that gaming money to survival money. So I just came with this bitch and start making revolutionary music and just making videos. Like
Yeah,
shit, okay.
I need something in the background when I come on. I need that revolutionary because I think you were on with me when I was saying that I'm kind of like the revolutionary sun up to sundown. Like if it's
Yeah.
not the spiritual aspect, I'm on my Tupac, Malcolm X every day. and that's it. Like I'm like you could either like it or love it. So my family knows like if they're gonna talk to me, you're gonna hear some what Brother Malcolm said, and you're gonna hear what Pac said, because I'm bringing that
Well,
boat
that's
to the
why
table.
we walking alone, boy. We walking alone because I'm on the
What?
same type of time you on. Same
Yeah.
type of time you and and it was crazy that you know what I'm saying, Hurricane said that, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm here to help. Because I actually wake up in the morning and I say this affirmation that I made up myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Affirmation.
it's you know what I'm saying, it's I'm here to serve. I forgive and I love myself. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible. I'm here to serve. I forgive and I love myself. And like I said, even though it's four lines, like it took a lot to,
That's
you know what I'm saying,
enough,
make that my own. It took a
right?
lot to make that my own because I knew it was authentic and what I really want to be in the path that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they talk what brother Penny said. They talk that jazz, nigga. They talk that jazz. But
Yeah.
how many people?
Panic
I mean,
is
how
a
many people live
mess
in that
with his
jazz?
real eating self.
Yeah, man, that nigga there is a fool. Shout out to him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We actually live in that jazz. You know what I'm saying? And you want to
Right.
live it too. You know what I'm saying? You want to live that jazz too, and it's okay. But you got to put something down. You got to put
Yeah.
something down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because my whole thing is for us to even get on this path, we had to surrender certain aspects of our life and still surrendering certain aspects of our life just to obtain a higher level of thinking in this fucked up ass matrix. You know what I'm saying? Foxy said
Right.
earlier.
Yeah, that's deep.
For real.
Don't say I'm deep. I wasn't trying to be deep. I be, you
Paul.
know what I'm saying?
Well, we
You know
all
what I'm
kind of
saying? I was gonna say
coming with
big
that
old
enlightenment.
pause, big old pause. But you know what I'm saying? It's just to me, though, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, that's just like say, like you went to work or something. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, they got the butter from the duck. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of
Hmm.
person who would take that and literally just analyze that what you just said. Why you said it, what you know what I'm saying, where it come from, what's the root of it. Like I'm that type of person, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think of it as thinking deep. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just try to, what my mama used to say. She said, expand your horizon, son. That's how I ended up listening to shit like Creed and all them other white bands and shit like that. I mean,
Creed the
I
shit.
ain't
Like
gonna
Creed
lie. I
got that
fuck with
song called
Creed. I ain't
Overcome.
gonna lie. I fuck world with arms wide open under the sunlight. I'll take you to a place where you can
Now you
understand.
sounded Jamaican. I'm like, wait a minute now. You could remix that and make it into a Jamaican song.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? And I'm sitting up here. I'm low. Listen, I'm up here. That's why I say you gotta think and actually express yourself at this time. Because I'm sitting, I'm like, damn, why am I downplaying Creed and shit? I love Creed. I want to sing that shit right now. This is the shit that we talking about. It's okay to do you. You feel me?
Right.
Yep, I learned that
I,
in high school when I embraced the revenge of the nerve side of me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to Linkin Park, Creed, Nickelback.
Fucking Nickelback. What? I want to be a rock star. Man, you know what? You know what? Listen, man. Listen, man. And this the
He's about
whole
to go
thing. And
listen to that.
I, I feel like and as a youngster, I feel like that's where a lot of the miscommunication came from. Because we knew white people like what we like, but do you know that we like what you like?
Right.
And we got the same feeling of being judged just like you. So don't we have something in common? You know what I'm
Yeah, and plus like a lot of music or the rock shit was motherfucking anti-government. So I was like, nigga, fuck the establishment, fuck the corporations,
bro?
non-conformist, all this shit.
Fucking fucking Limp Biscuit is from my city, bro. Limp
Mm.
Biscuit is from my city, bro. You feel me? Hell, fucking goddamn Which caller from your city? Kid Rock.
Yep, Kid Rock. My
You know what
name
I'm
is
saying?
Kid. That's my nigga.
And the whole thing is, we might not heard it on the radio or something like that. We might heard it in wrestling or something, but it caught our ear. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we liked it. We liked
That's
it.
the only
You
nigga
know what
that
I'm
gave
saying?
back to the D. The only nigga from Detroit that I hear in
Yeah.
the
Shout
news
out
that
Kid
gave back
Rock.
to Detroit. Kid
Shout
Rock,
out Kid
dog.
Rock. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I can't say the same about Limp Bizkit. That nigga ass over there in Orange Park getting fat and shit. Hey man, do your thing, man. You did your work. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he really because I was watching this documentary on Netflix where it was called and it actually really happened. It was Woodstock 90, was it 99 or something like that? 98. Anyway, it was supposed to be the anniversary to the old Woodstock. And Limp Bizkit performed. He caused so much chaos with his whatever he was singing. And at the end, he was like, I'm not even like he's like, I just like the adrenaline of it. Like he was just feeling the rush, but he wasn't about that life. So I'm like, oh
Damn.
no,
I wonder
Biscuit.
if it was that song "Keep Rolling, Rolling, Rolling" because he's from Duval. So before we
No, he
come
was saying
physically, we
something
come
crazy.
spiritually.
No, Jay, there was another one. I think it was 1999 because it was MTV did a Woodstock 2.0, and it was in how do you say that, commemoration to the 1969 Woodstock. But they
Yep.
wanted to. They're saying this is not your grandmother's Woodstock. This is not your mother's Woodstock, and they brought all these rock and roll guys out. They had some rappers out there. DMX was the only one that like shut. He was like, I was in a sea of white people. They were going crazy. But
Yeah.
they
But is that a
what
good
happened
thing
was
or a bad thing? Because
so
you
what
know the
happened
media
was
Well,
is
can
that
manipulate that shit.
yeah they and so Limp Bizkit was like, nah, like I'm just here for the to feel the energy, like, because I never got to be, I wasn't around for the first Woodstock. He wasn't about no damn. I was like, Limp Bizkit's a poser at the end of the day. That's how I was feeling.
Oh yeah, he from Orange Park. That's like, put it like this. Kane, that's the outsides of Detroit. It's the outsides of Detroit.
Yup.
Mm.
So basically, he'll be from like
But
8
shout out to
Mile.
Limp Bizkit though. He did represent. He did represent. No shot at him. I'm just saying he represented.
Well, to be fair, you guys are like 10 years younger than me. So I was already like out into something else when they started coming around and y'all was listening to that. And I never was in the grunge phase. I mean, I'm growing up in the late 80s into the 90s, New York City. So we were hearing stuff, but we weren't checking for that type of music. So like I like the old, like Jay had mentioned David Bowie, like that's Aerosmith, back where I'm coming from. So the
Motley
grunge
Crue.
guys, huh?
I was gonna say
Motley Crue.
I like this. I like the Sade and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
couldn't
but
go
when we
in depth
talking about like the
about
white
the different
artists,
characters. Yeah,
what,
like
what
just
we
the white, just you know what I'm saying. That we gonna say alternative music, so no one's
alternative
offended.
music, right? We definitely now the alternative, because there's a difference. There's alternative music, then there was rock, there was heavy metal. But they really was the white boys that were doing it. There none of the melanated people were doing that.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
matter of
actually,
fact,
we
I
were
ain't gonna
doing it.
lie.
We were doing it because Chuck Berry and Little Richard, we wouldn't consider it rock and roll, but that they were the fathers of that. And then Elvis Presley, like Jay said, they just came in and stole all of that,
Yeah,
and
no one
made
better
it
than Jimi
theirs and
Hendrix
sold
though.
it, huh?
No one better than Jimi Hendrix though. Jimmy
Shit,
was
What?
going in.
Young
He
Thug,
set a guitar on fire and played it with his teeth. You gotta be a bad motherfucker to do some
Young
shit like
Thug wore a dress. Young
Right.
Thug wore a dress.
that. He did.
That
The
man right
nigga is
there,
a fucking rock star. He's a fucking rock star.
that's a rock star.
Yeah. You a bad motherfucker.
Hell yeah, playing with his teeth, and then he's making love, not making love, excuse me. He's having sex with his guitar. The way he was just strumming the strings, and then he's grinding it back. I was like, yo,
My
Jimmy is
boy was in
crazy.
spirit.
Yeah. For real, he was there, dog. He was there. He seen it.
Hell yeah, Gypsy Eyes and Voodoo Child. He's telling you right there.
Yeah,
Boy,
And
I
he
Watchtower
mean,
is
rocked
my
those
favorite
purple.
eyes,
shit.
This
that
nigga rocked more purple before Prince.
Yup.
right. Hell yeah.
Yup. Crown Chakra. The Watchtower song. I love that fucking song. The
Oh
Watchtower
my,
has my
what?
shit.
That is one of my favorites. Watchtower along sandcastles. What is it? Yeah, sandcastles made of oh damn, what the hell is that name of the song? Yeah, sandcastles. That whole Are You Experience album, that shit is so dope. I used to play that to death when I was a teenager.
Now,
To
now
death.
my experience, like when I felt like music took me to another level,
No, Jimi Hendrix was
like
epic. He was like having sex with the guitar. Prince did that later, but Jimmy did that first.
exactly, just like you know what I'm saying, James Brown before Mike. My
Right.
my whole thing is like, bro, and it was crazy because it was 1995 shit like that. Like you had
Mm-hmm.
Andre Agassi and shit like that. So it was the image. I'm like, it was the fucking dude Phil Collins, bro. That
Yo,
goddamn song, I can feel it calling in the air. That shit took me to a whole nother place. Bro, what
what?
the like I didn't get into the alternative music until like wrestling and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was a big Sting fan, a Heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? A Heartbreak
Uh-huh.
Kid. So they played that type of music. But I don't know where the fuck I heard it from. I think I was in my daddy, like my daddy was like on some gangster shit. He had a Valero. That bitch was all red, gold, Dayton's and shit. But he
Oh,
played Phil
damn.
Collins. This motherfucker, and he had 12s in the back, so this shit was hitting. You know what I'm
Yeah, that
saying?
shit hit.
And I'm like, I think that was my first time meditating, bro. Like I literally lost my. I was not of this world, bro. I was not of this world, and
That
I'm
song and
hearing
with the drums playing, that song is
that
hitting
boom, boom, boom,
every
boom, 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 boom,
hell
boom,
yeah.
boom. Oh my god, I'm gonna play this shit after I get off here with y'all. The fuck, that shit took it. It just, but it made me feel like I'm just to put it simple. It made me feel like it was more. Whatever it may be, it made me feel
Right.
like it was more. Or whatever the fuck it was, whether it be love, food, goddamn excitement, it's more, and I want it. I can feel it. It's in the air.
You can feel it in the air. Listen, music has no color. It transcends and it hits across everybody's heart chakra. Um, but we know that for the most part, the melanated person is the father and mother of that. All you got to do is listen to the drum beat, and that's going to set people off. You hear the do 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 do. You're moving around. That's the heartbeat. That's the heart chakra. I'm not saying if any other ethnicities don't have that. Yes, they come from us. But initially, we set that up with the drums, and that's it. That's all you need is the drum. Then you can add other things to it, but
Cause I'm gonna say, Phil
we're the
Collins,
forefathers to that.
you hit that song. Like Phil Collins, he hit that song, but I guarantee you, nigga, somebody like Al Green could have tore that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we seen what Whitney Houston did to Dolly Parton's song. You understand?
Yeah,
Right. Woo.
And
yeah.
my whole thing is, and my whole thing, I want to clarify this. I want to clarify
We in the matrix.
that part. I just want to clarify it. You know what I'm saying? Dolly Parton, great artist, great country singer. But Whitney Houston, that song that she remade, will always overshadow her career. I don't care how much the media tried to
Yep.
put her back out there and tried to boast her, bitch. You hear Dolly Parton version of that song, you be like, she's singing Whitney Houston song. That
Yep.
Right.
listen,
That's exactly what I
and
said
people
back in the
gotta
day.
understand, and people gotta understand that's the scientific aspect of it. You understand?
Right.
The reason, and I'm gonna just put it like this here, and I'm gonna go ahead and sound ignorant. We sound better and do shit better because we are not from here. We made here. You understand? Melanin, this is scientific proof, cannot be reproduced on this earth. You be like, well,
Mm.
damn, how they get the melatonin gummies and shit? Man, look, Bobby Hemmett told your ass damn near 20
Hell
years
yeah.
ago. Them ain't nothing but goddamn dead black people. Then they
Yep. That they
crunching us.
kidnapping and
Mm.
You know what I'm
trafficking.
saying?
Yep.
They do.
Oops.
And if you think I'm talking crazy, go look at how
Getting
they
too much
process hot
smoke out
dogs.
tonight.
Yep.
Go look at how they process hot dogs. You understand? Melanin cannot be reproduced on this earth. So when I say black people are better than everybody, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Because we dumb as fuck. We don't have an understanding of our own power. You understand? And it's not of this atmosphere. That's the
Right.
crazy part of it. But we have the
Right.
feeling and the knowing of it. This is where you get us kind of people. Three people on the panel talking about the unseen, the occult, while everybody's following the cult, the culture, and all that bullshit.
But if you tell
Message.
it and they're like, oh, the occult, ooh, that's spooky, ooh, that's demonic. What are y'all
That's the
talking about?
devil.
The occult? Man, listen. We invented that. What are you
I
talking about?
love the occult. I love that shit. You call me a devil worshiper, I love that shit. It made me a better me, goddamn it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not
Sometimes you
into
gotta
no
scare them
cult.
motherfuckers. It seems like if you scare a motherfucker good enough, they'll go and look and see what the fuck they talking about. I know this because I got tired of seeing Jay Z and them being successful and wondering what the fuck is the secret. You know what I'm saying?
No, 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 no. Whoa, I gotta stop you there, John Horse. I got to
Oh,
stop you
I'm
there.
gonna I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you go. The difference between me and a Jay Z is my intentions are different from his. His intentions are control. My intentions is to live, baby. I just want to live.
I'll agree with you on that part. Because I'm gonna say that he and everything else that's going on over there with them, they're not serving. They really are. When he's talking about Lucy and all that good stuff,
Fuck that
that's what
hoe.
they're talking
I'm
about.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck that hoe, Lucy. I'm sorry.
No, but Lucifer
Shout out
actually,
to Sophia.
right, Mama Sophia. But Lucifer actually is all it means, and we know this is the light bearer. So all he's doing is shining light on stuff. But what they're into is that Crowley crap. And I'm not going down that devil road. So that's
They
why,
don't even get that much respect from me. That's that man that what is mankind shit. That's some shit they done got and made their own shit. That shit ain't built
right,
on. Right,
right.
right.
But they
It's
try
deeper
to
than
spin
rap,
it and
baby. It's deeper than rap.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So I'm like, you know what? These guys, I was talking about that earlier, and I deem him everybody's favorite rapper. So when I say that on my platform, y'all know who I'm talking about. I
Yep.
don't even like to bring his name into the circumference.
H to the is O. B to the is A.
Yeah, and when he breaks that down, he's letting you know, oh, I'm God. Oh, because he
So,
studied he went under the 5% and all that other good stuff. And so he knows all that. But he got up with these people and he's playing their games. So I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
I'm not with
that yeah, you're right. That's like us. You know what I'm saying? That would be us the definition of selling out. That would be like Hurricane selling out, Fox is selling out. Oh shit, my nigga, hold on, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it. My nigga just stepped into the building.
What's
You
up,
know what I'm
How
Jay?
saying?
y'all
The most underrated, the most appreciated motherfucking real nigga just goddamn come across goddamn YouTube. Jay the
how y'all
motherfucking
doing?
mindset. What it do, player?
Peace to the gods and goddesses.
Yay!
How y'all doing?
Chilling. What's
Man, chilling,
good?
man. How you been, man?
I've
This
been
this
good,
man is an
man.
artist. This man is a scientist. This man is a researcher. Hell, he's a 3D worker. He probably got
Yes,
two
sir.
jobs right now. You understand? The man is a renaissance man. So I
He's a
gotta give
Yes,
him his
sir.
Renaissance
flowers,
man.
Appreciate
man.
that.
He's a
Hell yeah,
renaissance
Renaissance.
man.
Appreciate that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
but
an Aquarius. That's why. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, you're the Aquarius. Yep. He's the Renaissance man. That's what Aquarius is about. They're in this world, but not of it.
yes,
You
ma'am,
hear me?
goddess.
Old smooth operator ass nigga moving like water and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Oh, in the body ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
we're
I
in the
fuck
age of
with it, dog.
Aquarius.
Yes, ma'am.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, but I had to come on. Y'all was talking about music and the history behind of how music been created by us. That's not an ego thing, but it's the real thing. But y'all, I agree with everything y'all said about that. And I'm just vibing right now. I'm on my little Moscato wine, so I'm just vibing with y'all right quick.
Moscato.
I fuck with it. Damn, dog. Every time we come together, everybody on the high vibration, they doing some kind of intoxication. 'Cause Lord knows, I know Kane done rolled back 2 J's. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't doubt if Miss Fox had got some wine over there herself. And y'all know the John A, man. Y'all know the horse gonna ride. So you know I'm always doing something. My boy
Yeah,
came on this bitch and he got the Moscato.
yeah, had to, had to.
Okay. No, actually, I'm
What you been
drinking
up to,
water.
bro?
I'm drinking water.
Hey, that's the finest wine of all. Shit.
Yup.
That is.
Element
That's
would bring
what
life.
I do. So how are you feeling now,
Man,
Jay? I know you said you were going through some stuff. You all right?
Holy shit, the Oracle caught that. Oh, damn, she remember.
I sure
yeah,
do.
man.
Sure
Everybody,
did.
nigga, I be watching this channel too. That nigga thinking nigga gonna be watching this channel.
No, he's just said it. He has said it in the chat when he came through that he wasn't up to par, but now he's feeling a little bit better.
Oh yeah,
So I'm just checking in with
You
you.
right, you right, you right. Damn,
yes,
she do got
goddess.
a good. I
I was
seen
feeling
that shit
kind of
and
down.
forgot it.
Yeah, I was feeling kind of down today, but I'm back, in my element.
Good.
All I'm gonna say,
That's what's
Jay,
up.
is fuck these bitches, bro. Fuck them
Yeah,
hoes.
Oh my
yep.
God.
But
Because that's a
nobody.
Listen,
female,
man.
wasn't it? It was
A, lo-
John
a
Boy,
lot
it
of
was a female,
I'm
wasn't
a,
it?
cause listen, man. A lot of men are dealing with their heart chakra right now, man.
Yep,
Hell yeah.
You gotta
yep.
understand. You
I
know what
don't
I'm
know how
saying?
he
And
knew,
and
but he right. I ain't know how he knew that, but he right. He right.
cause man, it's just like I say, man. No disrespect to Foxy because Foxy, I don't put you with
None
these
taken.
females.
None taken.
Yeah, hell yeah. You definitely a woman. You got more to your personality
Oh yeah,
than
she a
anything.
goddess.
But yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
kind of
Oh, thank
like
you, Jay.
for real, cause it's like you hard to find because everything around here is shallow than a motherfucker, and trying to make sense of it will keep a motherfucker in their heart space. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that a lot of people are going through that, and you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like me just reading the bro. It's just like, damn, I already know. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's a collective thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a collective thing, and this is
Mm-hmm.
why I be, yeah, this is why I advocate just you know what I'm saying. Everybody think I be tripping or something like that. Like, no, when I post shit and I be dead ass serious, these people be talking about is like how we talking and vibing. Oh, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. I'm gonna post that on my channel. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about likes and subscribes and that shit. I want a
Yeah.
motherfucker to get the message.
Yeah.
You understand? And so you know what I'm saying? Just I know what you're talking about, Jay. Just you know what I'm saying? I don't know particular, but I know it's one of them days. You feel
Yeah.
me?
You hit the
It's
nail.
a
You hit the
damn
nail on the
shame because
hammer.
we sound like the damn females now.
Yep.
We sound like the fucking females now, and it's crazy. And the females is acting like us,
Yep.
just oblivious to what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I try not to talk about it because of the simple fact, like, damn, we sound like women, and we men, and we've been taught to hold this shit in. You know what I'm saying? And we can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, how dare you? But
Mm-hmm.
no offense, you know what I'm saying? But these are just one of the many feelings that's stuck in the black man right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
And it's crazy,
I,
like when you try to, I didn't mean to cut you off, goddess, but
no, go
it's
ahead. It's all right.
it's crazy because when a man try to show emotion or something like that, people will think call him a beta, he a soft guy, but you gotta release that energy, that negative energy out to grow from it, and that's with anything dealing with a man's society right now. You
Yeah,
gotta
saying?
let it
man, you
go.
Motherfucker
gotta take
lucky
it
I'm a
slow,
Sigma
man.
male. Motherfucker lucky I'm a Sigma male. Cause
Yep.
listen, y'all motherfuckers don't know. Us Sigma males, we'll really test some shit up. We get confused as betas, but our attitude and how we operate is very alpha.
Yeah.
And guess what? Alpha and beta can't even fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to toot my own horn, but you know what I mean?
Sure. I feel your energy and I appreciate all your energy, man. You ain't doing nothing wrong. That's from the heart.
Yeah, because it's the betas and they fucking alphas out here, goddamn shit, misconfused.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Got all these motherfucking, you up here validating hoes and shit. So now we got a pool full of hoes. Nigga, Sigma males ready to settle down and get married and get some
OnlyFans.
emotional shit. And, you feel me?
Yeah.
We ain't got shit out this bitch. Anybody, it's like fishing. Nigga got to sit up here and wait on the Sigma female. Like, this some bullshit. And what the fishermen say? The fish are not biting right now.
Oh my God.
Yep.
You ain't
It's
got
crazy
nothing
because
on the hook.
hell no, and ain't nobody even checking for us. Like this is crazy. I done seen more women talk about, you know what I'm saying, individual black man problems and actually relate. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm talking like this, ain't nobody gonna want to hear me. They
Yeah.
gonna change it. They be like that nigga there on some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they don't
But
know.
they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I appreciate people like Crimson Cured, you know what I'm saying? Danica Marie. You know what I'm saying? Because they point shit out. They don't even try to control the narrative. They just say it is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, why the fuck? And we ain't got nobody to speak up for us. Ain't no Malcolm X and no. I mean, John
Nope.
Horse is but one man.
Hurricane could let you know and vouch for me. I talk about that on my platform. I am so about the black man. It's not even funny. And
I got
the black
subscribed.
boys.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe
Hey,
to Fox's
drop your
channel.
link. I
Most
was gonna say
definitely.
drop your link so I can subscribe. Drop your link.
I don't know how to do all that fancy stuff, but I'll
All right, what I put in on the YouTube?
This,
Foxy Moon premieres what how my name is in the chat.
yeah,
Okay, I
I'm
got you.
about to put it up now. I'm
But
about to.
I appreciate that, brothers. I appreciate that. But what I'm saying is
Bam.
that I come from men, and I'm not going. I want to say alpha. Maybe they weren't alpha in that respect, but they they showed us what it is to be protected, but to be balanced. They spoke out. Women, we listened. Um, and so my heart always is for the black boy and the black man. And I try to tell my ladies, don't get offended, don't be in your feelings. You know I love y'all, but I'm first for B men one and B men boys. That's it.
So, as a woman, like, not what you think. How do you feel when you hear a song promoting child abortion, specifically the black babies? You know what I'm saying? We hear the music that's coming on now. I mean, I don't even want to repeat the song, but everybody know what song it is. You know what I'm saying? It's really, you know what I'm saying, like the ratchet anthem. But what do you? How do you feel? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't want you your true authentic feelings. Like, What the fuck?
Yeah,
And then
I
me,
don't.
I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Right. I don't know this again. I don't watch TV and I don't listen to mainstream music anymore. So I'm kind of like an ostrich. I keep my head in the sand and I bring it up when I need to. And that's not such a good thing either, because I am tapped in, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't want my heart chakra to be involved in, because it's
Right.
only going to bring my frequency down. And being empathic and being the spiritualist that I am, I can't have myself. I'm not gonna risk that from myself.
Yeah.
Right.
You right. But we
You're
real
basically like
sensitive
not
to
poisoning
other
your
people's
spirit
shit.
with the crazy music and shit. Yeah, but I feel you. I
Yeah.
don't want to
Yeah.
listen to mainstream.
And people don't understand that the music, that the mainstream music is lower in frequencies. I think it's like 440.
Yep,
440
that's
is
Right.
like,
440 frequency. 440.
yeah,
Yep.
I think that's one of the lowest ones, and they really make you feel, down. Like it really do. And it catch you at a time where you don't think you're gonna be down, but you be down. It's
Yep.
Right.
crazy.
And they can tweak it and make you fight.
Yup.
Hashtag Little John music.
Yup.
Nigga, we was fighting at clubs, house
What?
parties. Hashtag 36 Mafia. Tear the
Okay.
club
Yup.
up. Nigga,
Not
tear the club.
luxury
Niggas
bucks.
was tear the club up for real. Niggas wasn't playing.
Yup. Long white tees and the long shorts.
Who you telling? I think I had a couple of shirts went down to my goddamn knees. Nigga was on them
Yeah.
soldieries. Nigga had them soldier slims
Soldier
on.
boy
You know what I'm
pants.
saying?
Jabos.
What? Had them jabos. You feel
Mhm.
me? I was a hot boy.
Hey, the
Nigga,
only
I was
reason
a
I
hot boy.
know, about Jabos, because my brothers, they are in their 30s, so I used to see them rock their Jabos, and I was like, what are those? Like, and I was
Hmm.
young, so.
Man, that shit came straight off the Cash Money boat.
Yo.
The boat, nigga, for real, nigga. We had the Tims and that. We were probably the only niggas on the goddamn planet down here in the South rocking jean shorts and goddamn Tim boots.
Yeah, that was a
Motherfucking
whole
Tim
nother
boots
level.
Yo.
I was
and the
like,
and the
what is
women
going
loved
on?
it.
What
The
is
women
going on
loved it.
down here?
Man, the South, man, it's crazy. It was a crazy
You
time, man.
heard me?
Yeah, especially in that 90s,
Duval.
because
Yeah.
they're like, listen, we got something. Like when Andre 3000 said, yo, the South got something to say, he wasn't lying.
Oh, yeah, the Source Awards.
At the Source Awards, that's right.
Yeah.
Bro,
He wasn't lying.
listen, we retarded the long way, right? New York set up there and said, you know what? We're gonna spray paint the walls. Nigga, we said, we're gonna spray paint our clothes.
I was living down in Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia at that, back in 93. I only did like 9 months because my aunt and my uncle were like, you need to go right back up to your mother's in New York because we can't deal with you. You are out of control. And they sent me down there because I was out of control. But when I got down there, I was like, why is everybody so slow down here? Where is the popping? Let's get it cracking. What is going on? It was driving me
Too
crazy
much
for months.
space.
Huh?
You too much space. Like you can hear it in the way I talk. Like my words elongated like a motherfucker. Like I've been on a farm all my life. I'm city country though. I'm city country. I'm like from the ghettos and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
my
see,
God.
y'all crunched up in New York and shit. Y'all all up there in that little ass corner. So y'all
Yeah,
talk
we all
fast
mad
and
at each
loud and shit.
other.
Yeah.
Hey yo son, meet me at the Honeycomb Hideout, B. We gonna do what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna peace out.
Word to
What the
mother.
Man,
fuck did he
we
just
were just
say?
angry with ourselves.
Oh my God, I love y'all though. We love y'all from the South. We just don't understand. We love
Yeah.
Jay-Z, but we don't understand.
Well, I'm glad you
We just
do.
yeah, 'cause I'm like, bro, we love Jay-Z,
Yeah, people in the
but
South
we
love
do
Pac.
not think
They love the Pac.
we do not think he's the best rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? We
Well,
don't
so
think
how
he's
do
the best.
y'all
Well,
well, you know
Nah, we
what?
don't think Jay-Z the best.
No. He's not even in my top. He's not even in my 10. So, but
yeah, I got Lil Wayne all day. If anybody wanted to talk about
Oh, you
it, you
got
know what I'm
Wayne?
saying? No,
wow.
now if you really from the South, you got Boosie. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You really from the South, you
Mm.
got Boosie. You
I ain't
really
gonna
from the
lie.
South, you got
I'm gonna
Boosie.
say
But
Ti, early Ti.
There we
Man, the
go. There
South
we go. I
got
like
K
that.
Reno.
You don't
K
know
Reno,
me.
hands down.
Hey.
The South got K Reno, and every legend from the South pay homage to K Reno.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you know what? That's you can tell the history of the music. K Reno and BG did so much music up there in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So it's only, you know what I'm saying? It's only ironic that, okay, damn, these boys travel. They put in work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm from down south. I know K Reno is just a long list of, when we talk about great producers, the Dog Pound, and hell, the East Side Boys. We didn't even talk about Lil Jon. You feel me?
Yeah.
But,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, man,
Hey
boy,
John.
damn, the South really did have something to say.
John, I can ask you a question.
Hell yeah.
Do you know about camouflage?
Let's be fuck friends,
Yeah.
you and I. La la la. Man, I was
Chris
on
from
that
my
boy back
city.
in 10th grade. Boy, I was on that boy back in 10th grade. Hey,
Yeah.
RP, hey, RP camouflage, boy. Before
Yeah.
y'all anything y'all knew about a little Rondo, nigga,
Yup.
camouflage ran
Yup.
Savannah, baby.
Yup. That's my hometown. Yup.
Oh, is that where you at, John? You in Georgia?
I'm in Florida, but
Oh, you
I
in
go through Georgia
Florida?
every day. I be
Yeah,
all
no,
up and
Florida's
through
not too.
Georgia.
Yup.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Flaws was the one. We thought he was gonna make it. Then unfortunately, he was in some some other stuff, and it took him out the game. But he was about to
Mm.
sign with I think
Cash
Universal.
money.
Cash Money, yeah,
Cash
Cash
money
Money,
universal.
yeah,
Yep. I used to be on that nigga hard, man. Man, look at here, man. I know some shit. Like
yeah,
that album, like I listened to that bitch front to back. At the same time, I would listen to him and Soldier Slim at the same time.
yeah.
Like
Flash
Oh
had the
my
whole
God,
even
city.
Soldier
Boosie said, he
Slim.
said, what Boosie say? He said, man, when Camouflage died, man, you know what I'm saying? I almost cried. You know what I'm saying? I think it was in that song, going through some things.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That
He
was
said, I
his
just met
thing.
Camouflage, man. You know what I'm saying? Next week he died. I almost cried. You know what I'm saying? Camouflage he was on his way, man. He was on his way.
yep.
But
His
you
daughter.
gotta give it to Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo holding the city down. I give
I
it
ain't
to
gonna
him.
lie. The city don't really mess with him like that because of what happened with the situation with King Von, and even before that, we didn't really bump with him. We respect what he do, but he not on the level as Flage was. Like the city still respect
And
what.
you know what?
Yeah,
And you know what? I can respect that, and I can see that right here from Duval. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I can see that right here from Duval. I can feel like Camouflage is a legend.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But Quando Rondo, like, he got a place. Let's put it like that. He got a
yeah,
place.
yeah,
Cause put it like that, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. The nigga gotta go and die. If you go and die, nigga, everybody gonna love you.
yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? You still alive. Like ain't nobody had a chance to miss you.
yeah. And
And
I,
that's sad
I
to say,
respect
but
that.
that's how we look. That's how we look. Like check it, Phil Mob. We love the shit out of Phil Mob. Motherfuckers don't even who the fuck is Phil Mob?
Phil Mob, Goody Mob.
Oh yeah,
All that shit, man. All that shit. I love it. I love. Listen, I thank you God from letting me be from the south.
yep. Even though I'm an old soul, I still I look into other genres when I was younger, and so I respect the craft of real lyricism. I don't like all
Hmm.
this the new stuff now, but back then lyricism was really lyricism, and them boys really did what they did. So I respect that, and I dab and and try to learn the game through that too as well. So it was a good time back then.
Yeah, shout out to Mystical. Shit, hell, Juvenile was one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Hmm.
man, shit, man. I mean, we can go
Master
on and
P.
on for
Oh
days,
yeah, Master P,
man.
and that
What
whole
about
wave.
Mr. Biggs? Everybody remember Mr.
Oh,
Biggs, Mr. Biggs.
A
Oh
ball
shit,
MJG, nigga.
man, y'all got
A
me in
ball
my
Pimp C,
bag, man.
MJG.
Look at here, man. Y'all got me going too far.
Pimp C, 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah,
Right.
Mafia Gang. To the club
Motherfucking
with
Trick Daddy,
Oh yeah,
goddamn
E40.
young Rick Ross,
Young
yeah.
Trina.
young
E40.
Five. Oh my God, you
What I
know what
love
it kind
about
of remind me
E40,
of?
can nobody imitate E40. Nobody can imitate or
Oh
duplicate that
nah.
guy. That guy's style is
It kind of
implemented in stone.
and you know what that
And
we
Scarface. I like
respect Twister
Scarface.
too.
Oh yeah, love
Oh,
I like
Scarface
Scarface.
is good.
Scarface. I
Yeah.
like Twister.
Ghetto
I
boy.
always thought Twister. I always thought Twister was from Texas. I
Right,
Where you
did.
from,
push shots
Detroit?
out.
Well, I always thought he was from Texas. Cause he had done got down with Jay Prince now. You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying? Yeah, know what I'm saying? With that Pope pimping shit. Do you
Yeah, do or
do
die.
you
Yep.
wanna ride in the
Yep, do or die.
backseat of my
Yep.
caddy? Yeah,
Yep.
Didn't
yep.
Kanye have
96,
And
mixtapes in the
nigga. That
90s?
was 96. Nigga, the picture this album. That was my shit. Nigga, I still bang that album.
hey, y'all remember Lil Troy? Lil Troy wanna be
Pastor Troy?
baller.
Yo,
Yeah, man, he on it.
that nigga had an all-star cast on that fucking track. It was like
Man,
six
my boy
niggas on that.
driving semi trucks now, man. My boy driving semi trucks now. And doing it. He doing it. Y'all check him out on the YouTube. Lil Troy, semi trucks.
How about Pastor
Yeah.
Troy?
Pastor Troy,
No,
nigga.
Lil Troy. Check out Lil Troy. I know Pastor Troy, but
Okay.
Lil Troy from where he was from? H Town. Where he was from?
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
from
from
H
Houston. I
Town or
think he's from
something.
H-Town. Yeah.
I think he was from H Town.
He a
Yeah, Lil
legend.
Troy.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
check him
that
out.
nigga and bro, that nigga was richer than shit. He was richer than a lot of them people, you know. You know what I'm saying? Suave how at the time. Man, shout
Yeah.
out Lil Troy, man. Straight up.
But yeah, man, it was a unique time back then. Now, not because everybody had their own little thing going on. Now today, everybody sound the same. Future sound just like, to me, he sound like
Robot.
what that guy was,
Yeah.
designer. And then Lil Baby sound like um these other young cats. I can't really know their name like that, but everybody sound the same nowadays.
I
Putting
like
phones with robot.
to me, I feel like to me, to me, NBA young boy is the fucking goddamn Michael Jackson of the rap game. The nigga is like the nigga is like put it like this here. That nigga, like we got Drake, right?
Yeah,
But this man, like, he overshadows Drake so bad with half of the promotion. It's like, wow, this dude gotta be something special. Like when he speak, these kids listen. Even though, you know what I'm saying, you don't,
yeah, he got the
you know what I'm saying,
youth.
you might not agree with his message, but I can definitely, the boy, he done developed. I done been listening to him since 38 Baby. He done
Yeah,
developed. You know what I'm saying? He really honed his skills as far as expressing his emotions in his songs, and it's like, damn, this young nigga really got something to say.
yeah,
Like he holding this shit down for real. I shout out young boy.
yeah. I ain't gonna
YB.
lie. I
But I'm
respect.
still number one booster though. I'm still number one booster.
Yeah, I respect young boy. What he doing, but I just wish he could turn it around and make it more of a like a talking to the youth and get they mind right as well. Cause
Positive.
he got the
Right,
youth. Like
positive.
he don't know how much
Right.
power he got. He got the youth, bro. Like if he understand that power, like they'll probably try to kill him. But
Yeah. Cause the young nigga special.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Young nigga special.
All he need to do is pull a Nas that I know I can be what I
oh
want to be.
yeah,
I pull one Nas.
yeah,
Nigga, just
You
do one
never know, that
song, make
might
it a
work.
hit.
You
yeah.
never know, that might work. Cause
He
I
got that
mean,
heart of the
shit.
youth.
I mean,
Shoot, anything can
Nas,
work.
yeah, Nas took that bitch to the roof. Nas took and shit. I shout out Nas. I mean, like I don't like Nas all the way, but I gotta like I learned to release the hate. Like even myself, like I respect like because my whole thing, I respect the work. That's just like when I say respect the work, I respect the memory and impression that these people left on me at that time. I can still sit back
Okay.
and dwell. That's just like Humpty Hump. You know what I'm saying? At one particular time, I really thought Shock G and Humpty Hump was two fucking different people.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought
But
the
you know
same
what?
way.
Yeah, that's a memory I get to hold. That's a memory I get to keep. You know what I'm saying? We all grow up and want to think logic. Fuck logic. I like thinking impossible. I'm crazy. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about logic. It's retarded.
That's how I feel too. I like to think above and beyond. I don't be liking to think in the box all the time. Like people call me crazy, but I like to think like that. Call me whatever you want. I'm thinking like me though.
I feel like it's the beauty of imperfection.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, you know what, Jay? I want to ask you because you just said something that you think outside the box. Now how old are you?
I'm 29.
You're 29. Okay, so you may not know who this guy is too, but I was trying to get my kids to listen. There's this guy out. His name is Deez Diesel Touchdown or something like that.
Okay.
He's from where's he from? Texas. But he's a rapper, but
What's the song again? What's the song again?
he doesn't have any albums out, but he was on Instagram and he's definitely outside the box. So he's into pansexual stuff. I don't know which way he's swinging,
That
but
nigga on the Deadpool shit. That nigga Deadpool.
I was
yeah,
gonna say them
but his
pansexuals, they get offended when you try to categorize their ass. Like, okay, all right, you want a
yeah, but
man
then
one night, you want a woman one night. Go ahead, do your thing.
right.
Like, do
Yeah.
your thing.
But what I'm trying to say is that he's so outside the box with it too. Like he's like a little Jimi Hendrix, but he's nice on the guitar, but he
Oh, that
raps,
sounds
he
interesting.
sings, huh?
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, like he's not this, and he's young. So that's why I was like, that's why I asked you how old are you, because, but even my 15-year-old doesn't know who this guy is, and I'm like, all right, he's not out there just yet like that, but he's definitely got like what's this dude's name that's from Houston? That oh my god, what is his name?
Bumby.
No, he has his wife that's raps. That's she does her little rapping thing. They always wearing like a green colors.
Okay.
Damn, what is his name?
I don't remember
He's
their name, but I know what side of town she talking about though. She
he's
talking
he's
about over there with Lil
African.
Flip them at. Yeah, they over
Yeah,
there
but
with Lil Flip them at.
he's African. But anyway, this little dude here, he's on their radar. Um, so I'm just like, this is cool because he's bringing a different. He's not giving you the whole, everybody sounds the same. And he's young enough that he could do that. He's taking it outside the box, like he's playing instruments, he's singing, he's rapping.
Okay.
Yeah, like Madonna. He got a Madonna on a feature with him.
Oh, I think I
So
seen a picture of that. She was
what I'm talking about. He got nails in his head.
yeah, I seen it. I don't know him like the by
Okay, yeah, he's
name,
not
but I
right.
seen I seen a picture of him and Madonna. I don't know if that was him. He have like kind of like dreads or something?
Yeah, that's like great, but he's got nails in his dreads.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
His name is Tizo Touchdown.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. He took a picture.
Oh, I heard his name. I ain't heard his song. My little
Yeah,
brother talk about Tizo Touchdown.
Okay,
Shout
see,
out
I knew
Tizo Touchdown.
somebody young enough would know who I'm talking about.
yeah. Cause
For
I'm,
me, in my era, that particular person or that particular energy, it was Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sit up there and be
Oh,
like,
okay.
damn, dog, John Horse, you John Horse. Like, you know what I'm saying? They see, like, bro, even Kane, ever since they know, I never spoke ill will as far as my favoritism about Young Thug. When somebody asks, do you like, bro? Listen. The first time I heard Young Thug was on Gucci Man World War III. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, at that time the nigga verse and the way he was spitting was so refreshing. Cause just like you say, you reach a point where you hear the same shit every day and then, and this
right.
where we start hearing that. Da, 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 da. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand shit he's saying, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Young Thug fan, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
Yeah. A hurricane.
What up, though?
Is that outdoor or indoor?
Just take one like outdoor. I'm like outdoor.
Outdoor.
Indo.
That shit smell like endo.
Hell yeah, I'm
It's
smoking
going
like
in, but it's
I ain't
going
gonna be
out.
supplying you with my shit if you're gonna be talking about my shit, man. No, it's a real shit. This conversation got me rolling up a J right now. Was we supposed to end this? I don't know how this shit that just became an eloquent goddamn fucking conversation. This done became an eloquent time and space right now. What the fuck are we doing? But it feels good.
We
Oh,
vibing.
this the after party.
Vibing.
This the after party for the Kloak and
That's
Dagger podcast. Make sure y'all check out
Always
both
right.
to
of
the
them.
after party.
Yo, it's the after party. Oh shit, but I gotta man, but we had 2 hours and 34 minutes. Let me let everybody give y'all information. Oh, like what y'all got planned or what y'all got up. Oh, started with Foxy. You know what you got up?
Aw, thank you. What you said?
The way
No,
he
I
What's
said,
said you like
what's
what you
Jay
got up
laughing
because I'm about
about?
to get ready to end the about to get ready to end the pod. I was like, tell everybody where they can find you, so they can
Okay,
subscribe to the channel.
but Jay's laughing. I'm like, what did you say? Because he's
the way
giggling over
he
there.
said it. He didn't want to say it like he wanted to end it like that. He just wanted. He just
Oh,
said it. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I feel you because I'm like yawning in the background. Like, all right, it's time to wind it down. So you guys could check me out on Foxy Moon Premieres. That's PREMIR E apostrophe S. And I come on usually Wednesdays to do my midweek check-in. That means that I'm doing the cards. If anybody's interested in having mini readings, they can have that there. Mondays, I do Mindful Mondays where I'm having conversations like this. Conversations that have, topics that we need to discuss. Again, like I said, I'm always about, the black male, the black boy. And so I'm kind of revolutionary. So if you're into that stuff, come check me out on Mondays. And that's it. My website is down right now. I'm not doing personal readings, but you guys can definitely, anybody who's interested in getting a mini reading, I do that on YouTube and live. So you guys can check me out there.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, and
That's what's
Instagram, Foxy Moon _ Spiritual Alchemist on Instagram.
nice.
I'll put it in the chat.
Sweet. What you got up, Jay?
Well, today, I had to come back to my element. And on my YouTube, I'm really not gonna be posting no videos no time soon. I'm just trying to balance everything out right now. I got plans for more music, but I haven't written in weeks, so I just gotta find the time and the energy to really write some more. Because I did 3 albums this year, so it's like I'm wait till
Wow.
next year, late next year. So that's basically it. So if
I
I
like
put a video,
I heard the first one. I ain't hear the other two, but I
oh,
heard
now
the
we
first
rise,
one.
yeah, now we rise with just
Yeah,
demos.
yeah. I was fucking with it. I was fucking with it.
Yeah, it was just demos, but as of right now, if I post a video, this be randomly. But that's just pretty much it.
That's for sure. What you got up, John Horse?
Man, look here. Make sure you put in John Horse and put channel. You understand? Right now we on that consumer law shit. We trying to bring the spiritual to the physical. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got plenty of shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Just read the bio. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just like my boy Jay said, I come on random. But I got something to say when I do come on. You know what I'm saying? The message is full of validity. But right now we are in commerce and trade law. It's USC 15. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about truth and lending, FDCPA. We really heavy on that. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm the first guinea pig in approaching this new way of thinking. So if you feel like you still looking for financial freedom and you know what I'm saying, it's out there, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the truth. We feel it, you know what I'm saying? We know it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on that journey, you know what I'm saying? So anybody is welcome. So go ahead and subscribe and stuff. I don't ask for subscribe and like. If you feel it, you just feel it.
Right.
That's right.
Are you with Tribe of Ancient Seminole on YouTube?
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah, that's my
Okay.
How does
people.
she know
That's my
that?
people. Yeah,
How does she
a
know
lot of
I'm
that?
people
about to
get it. You know
subscribe.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got to subscribe to all
Yeah, I
that.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that
You
because a lot
talking
of
my
people.
language.
Yeah, a
Okay.
lot of people get us confused, man. You know what I'm saying? This our land. I'm gonna just say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No property.
This
That's
our
what's
land.
up.
Listen, I need to have you on as well, John, when I do my mindful Mondays, because I have conversations about, didn't I have this conversation earlier, Hurricane, about the
Yeah.
indigenous and getting yourself off the corporation
Yep.
and you chattel, all this good stuff. That's what I talk about.
And I know we got to
Yeah, man.
leave, but
And you know what I'm saying? And then the reason why it kind of infused me because a lot of people like let's just example Cynthia G's, Umar Johnson's, all this stuff. Like if you're not privy to this information, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just really missing the ball because this the stuff that I'm studying now is clearly it represents the spiritual and the physical being separated. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to us having. You know what I'm saying? It's right there in front of our face. When we
Yeah.
talk about the natural person, you breathe, you think, you talk. You know what I'm saying? But this government called the U.S. and made up a legal entity customer that you are in control of because you're a dead person on paper. Like it goes deep, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to relate it to the straw man. I'm using myself as a guinea pig to apply this stuff to life. We deserve financial freedom. That feels unnatural. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
all done had that as a kid to feel like everything's supposed to be free. Well, I'm here to tell you that dream is motherfucking true, and we on that motherfucking journey over there. John Horse put in channel.
Right. And
That's what's up.
piggyback on John, what he said, recently I did some research. Two things: the color black has no standing law, and plus African American means that you are a property to the corporation. So it's like we gotta understand
Mm,
these terms are used against us to keep us down. So if we do the
Right,
research and
right, right.
understand what these terms are and try to, really think and with action, many things will change for us, and we'll be like how Kanye said, we got the Jews, which we are
And
the
if
Baby
Jews.
hats. Baby
and
hats.
if you do, I'm gonna say if you do get in the if you do happen to open up Title 15, you know what I'm saying? I encourage everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got the FDCPA, the Equal Opportunity Act. You got all this stuff in this title. I want people to note that it's very important to start off with the definitions. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Those definitions in 8 months. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's been watching my channel and they know how I bring my videos, they know that it has totally changed the way I even present videos. You know what I'm saying? I still do my shit, but this is a whole new aspect of John. You know what I'm saying? As far as you know what I'm saying, diving in deeper, knowing thyself and knowing that there's more out there, not saying that you know what I'm saying, I got it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I found some more truth, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's what's up.
oh,
Well, make
it
sure.
makes sense about your name, John Horse. Okay. All right. I see you. I see you.
Salute, salute, salute.
Yeah, with the squad over here.
And Goddess, I just want to say, I appreciate your presence from being here, you and John
Thank
as well, because so we need this communication and community as a whole, as a collective. Like we just need to have this because many people really don't know. I just wish that in physical we can, as people, we can get together like this and talk like this because it's gonna be needed in order to get our own government and put our people on top again.
Big
Yep.
facts, big facts. Yeah, Miss Foxy, you represented. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 men on the panel, but you represented 4 women. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really
you.
held it
Thank
down and brought
you.
some balance. Yeah, you definitely brought some balance to the conversation because a lot of the times, like in the past, in my line, Jay Hurricane, we have been perceived to be a lot of different things. So
Right.
yeah,
I
Right.
mean, but y'all are doing that because I'm here. If I wasn't here, y'all be shooting this shit for real. But and I dig it. I could get down and dirty too. But this is at the end of the day, this is what we need. We need to have this community. And listen, we're not gonna have a whole bunch of us joining in. But just for it, like I said earlier, Jesus said, "Find me in the midst of two and three." He didn't care about the group. He said, all I need is two and three, and that's it. I'm going to make it
and the
move because
God
those two and
Hurricane
three,
said, "This the Suicide Squad, bitch."
hey,
Right.
I could dig that.
Right.
Thank you, Hurricane. Thank you for having me up here.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Peace, man. I love y'all, man.
Peace.
Y'all be easy.
Peace.
This is a condition of
Peace.
love. Let's
Peace of
vibrate
coming.
high, baby.
I'm out, y'all. Peace to the God and the Goddess. I'm out. Y'all have a good night.
Peace, peace.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna make sure I check out y'all. Check out our channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to Foxy Moon Premieres.
Thank you.
You know, and get that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Yep.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all check out John Horse channel, subscribe. Shout out to everybody for coming through. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. I got some music lined up, so get ready for parody music lined up. And a Fuck the Government podcast coming soon. And I catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Shout out to everybody.